Alright then, boy. Welcome back to another part of, well, this is part 9 now of Diablo HD, the Belzebub mod. With me, LetemcomeInit. Oh, I'm just going to click through that. I don't know why I was leaving that to run. I've just been messing around with the chat and trying to make sure that is all working. It seems every time if I don't open Restream.io at the right time, it doesn't bring the chat up. So, yes. Anyway, we're hurling through a lot of streaming at the moment. We are smashing the streams currently. We hit 402, I think it was 402 yesterday, so I just want to say big thanks to anyone who subscribed yesterday and brought us over that threshold. Very nice little 400 number to smashed yesterday. So, anyway, without further ado, let's get into this. I am a Giant Dinlo, or we are playing as the Giant Dinlo, and I don't think you get any of these, I don't think you unlock them until later on, like once you've completed it once, and then you can go on and use your character again with all your extra bits and bobs. So we'll see how that goes. I want to check that out and see what happens when we do finally complete the game. I don't know whether, because I want to do all the crafting as well, but the crafting doesn't seem to be coming on until a little bit later. So just linking this up now, and we'll run till about, what's it now, 4:30, 5:30, 6:30, 7:30. We'll get about 2.5 hours in, maybe a little bit more. But so far, so good with this. We haven't run into, I mean, I ran into a lot of problems on, probably it was episode 7. Oh, I'm going to have to turn it up a bit, I can't hear the music. That's one thing you've always got to have, you've got to have the music. You've got to have Tristram's soundtrack playing, the original. I've got to do a video on that at some point. It's classic. The music is classic. It's one of those classic kind of, I guess you could almost call it a theme tune, couldn't you? Now, last time, I don't want my tab, I want the belt button. Yeah, last time we picked up a large belt, like I can't remember what the belt's called. Let's have a look. I gambled for it with Geed. Fluky Girdle of Ox. Plated belt. So it's a plated belt. So it's only a magic item though. But then again, so is my Gothic plate, whereas we've got... Oh yeah, I forgot about that. Also, we've got some class bonus... Not class bonuses, some set items now. So that's Arcana's Tricks. 1 of 4. Regenerates 4 life per 5 seconds. 10 to all attributes. And since we've got 2 of those on, I've got 10 to Dexterity, which means my chance to hit's gone up. And plus 75 enhanced damage. I mean, that's pretty cool. I like that it looks unique as well. I was trying to zoom in on it, but I can't. And let's check out my other weapon set. So here it's the Spectral Edgeblade. That we got off the other guy. What's his name? The Hell Knight that we defeated. And this, so that's part of the Angelic Raiment. This is Arcana's Tricks. We haven't got anything with that. It's just because it gives me regeneration of life and potential attributes. That's why I've got that on. I mean, it's pretty crap. It's armor class 3, you know, but it's still worth having for the bonuses. So, what was going on last time? We got a ring, got a large shield, got some rags, Shadowfang. Oh yeah, that was the one Tremaine tried to pick up, and it didn't work out so well for him, did it? So I guess because this has enhanced my attributes, it's given me more magic and stuff. Yeah, technical term. So I can actually use, let's bring up my spells, I can actually use things like, I don't know why I learnt that. And I don't know why I learnt that either. All I really want is teleport. That's the not teleport, town portal. And how much magic does town portal use? How much mana rather? How do I check that out? Is my character? I don't know. That's the only spell I want on there though. It's the only spell that's going to be worth anything to me as a barbarian, not known for our spellcasting abilities. Nope, don't want to talk to him. And let's check out what we got. Just because I've been having a go on Diablo 3 as well recently, so the key bindings are all completely different. Shout out to Scorpion and Thomas. We're supposed to be doing a bit of that. We're supposed to be doing a bit of streaming with that next week, I think maybe. So that's why I'm kind of fiddling around with these and just getting it to work properly. The buttons, that is. The control button as well, I need to remember to keep pressing that when we're down in dungeons because it shows you everything that's on the floor that you keep missing. Loving those strange trousers, Griswold, showing off the thighs nicely. What do we got then? +1 from, well, that's Shield of Tears. Yeah, that's pretty crap. +1 damage taken from all enemies. He'll probably take that off me just for nothing. And Armor of the Fox, hit points +10. Can't sell that. And we've got a book as well. And Ring of Dexterity. That should sell for a few quid.
What can I do for you?
Has he got anything worth having? Full Helm. Calcite Shield. Kite Shield. Gothic Shields. Gothic Shield is slightly better than my Tower Shield, actually. That is just resisting fire. So what about my other Gothic Shield? Corpse Shield. Oh yeah, this is not a unique item, but... Hey John, how's it going, man? Yeah, thanks very much. We managed to hit that on the last stream just yesterday. So yeah, cheers, man. Cheers for that. Cheers for saying tanks. My premium subscriber number 400. There we go. Bastos, Einstein rather. You are forever in my heart. Forever in my heart. Forever in my mind. The famous 400th subscriber. Premium is taint. Your taint. Oh, your tainted. Your tainted account. I see. Yeah. Well, tainted or non-tainted, I still say good. So yeah, it's good news. It's good news. We're on the 500. We're on the 400 rather. We're on the home stretch to more subscribers. So yeah, thanks everyone for being part of it. And hey, how's it going? How's it going, Vicky? A nice for you to swing by. Nice for you to swing by. How's your hangover doing? Is it gone? Have you expelled your hangover? I was going to say exercised your hangover, but it doesn't really work. Yeah, man, it's all good. It's all good. It's a bit of a slightly more relaxing. Well, actually, this is a hell of a lot less relaxing. This game, it's a lot more stressful than what we were playing yesterday. RCT. So yeah, this is going to be an interesting one. What's going on? What's going on? Yes. It is between the anus and the scrotum. Oh, you know, I'm not supposed to be reading out swear words, am I? It's anatomy. It's anatomy. We're okay. My stream yesterday didn't get demonetized, so we were okay. So it went by. Hey, Mark, how's it going, mate? Nice to have you in the stream as well, my friend. It's subscriber night for. I know. It's getting there. We're heading in the right direction. We're in the right direction. Okay, what do we got here? Let's check out what Griswold has got for us. And solid from midnight till 10 AM. Oh man, I wish I could sleep that long. I never sleep that long. Oh yeah, it's strange. We've got... Well, our chimney isn't capped up at the moment. And we think something's fallen down the chimney. Because we're getting all these kind of scraping and scratching noises in the middle of the night. And when we wake up in the morning. So, could be ghosts or it could be something falling down our chimney. I've tried to get it out, but I've had no luck so far. Yeah, man, not bad. Not bad. Exactly. Anatomy. It's science. It's biology. It's educational. Anyway, what is this axe I've been flirting with buying? Axe class, very fast attack speed, but it's 8 to 32. Ooh, I mean, 6 to 18. I'm kind of tempted to buy the axe to just try it out, but yeah, I'm gonna wait. I'm gonna hold out for that. Adds 1 to 4 cold damage. I'm gonna hold out. I'm gonna hold out for that. We're gonna sell everything else that we've got though. That's crap. Yeah, man, I'm good. I'm good, Slippery Fish. I'm good, Mark.
Oh, what can I do?
All is well over here. Today has just been a day for clearing up and getting stuff ready for this week. I've been doing a lot of cooking today. Making couscous salads and what else? Bassa wrapped in Parma ham and vegetarian cottage pie, Mediterranean cottage pie, all sorts. So today has mostly just been cleaning up after the dogs and doing cooking. And yesterday was getting songwriting done. What was yesterday? So Sunday, yeah. So we had a band practice earlier in the day. So yeah, life is good. Santa Claus. What do you mean? What is this Santa Claus business you talk of, John? Oh man, the veggie burgers were a disaster. They were terrible. Perennium is the region between the thighs, inferior to the pelvic diaphragm. The boundaries of this region are the pubic symphysis, blah blah, ichiopubis rame. See, this is where my pronunciation gets bad. Words that I haven't pronounced before, I'm not very good with. I'm slightly dyslexic on that front. Spelling of things is bad. I know the coccyx and the ligaments, and I'm not even gonna bother pronouncing the other one. I'm thinking, right, let's get ourselves down to hell. Yeah, the veggie burgers were not as good as the first time. They were spicy bean burgers, and they weren't very good. Although I did cheat. I did put some meat on mine. I put some salami on it, but it didn't make it any better. Salami and cheese. They were kind of inedible, though I ate two because Charlotte's one fell apart and she didn't want it. So I stepped in, being the gentleman that I am, and I ate it too. Want to jam with people in the spring? Oh yeah, you know, it's funny. When we were jamming yesterday. I say jamming. We're kind of we're practicing new songs for the beginning of the touring season. But when we were playing yesterday, we've moved into the house. We've moved the studio until I can deck it out a little bit better. Charlotte came in her car, and Charlotte was like, "Oh shit." Not Charlotte. So I was like, "Oh, there's an old lady coming to the door." She's because she's got like kind of an old lady's car, and they were like, "Oh shit, we're gonna get told off by the old people." But it turned out, I'm going to the wrong place. It turned out it was just Charlotte in her old car. So we didn't worry too much after that. But we do live in a cul-de-sac full of old people, so it's always on my mind because they already started a posse against me when we first moved here, when we were practicing in the garage. We got in a lot of trouble. But you can't stop rock and roll, right? So now we're in the house and you can't hear it. Does the price of your item sell? Does the price on the items you sell go down? Not so much. Not so much. Not so much. It goes up, I guess. Baldur's Gate is. I just looked that up the other day. Isn't that is it Dungeons and Dragons? I don't know. I think I looked it up the other day because you were recommending it. I checked it out. Oh, the chimney. Oh, I see, John. Our chimney's probably not big enough for Santa to get down it. Maybe it is. Who knows? Maybe it could be Santa in our chimney as we speak. And Vicky, we just moved just outside. I lived in Brighton for 12 years. And we just moved just outside. That's a succubus. That's cool. That's a new demon. And they kind of bend over and spread blood out of their arse when they die, that looks like. Yeah, we just moved just outside of Brighton. So I'm like 5 minutes outside of Brighton now. Just because we needed more space for the dogs and for the band. We used to practice, like I say, in my shed at the bottom of the garden in Brighton, but it was a little bit leaky. That was when we had the lesser studio, the massive. It was like a 12 meter by 12 meter wooden shed. It was really good, but it wasn't. You know, the equipment I've got now and the kind of caliber we are, it wasn't really good enough. I keep getting attacked by boxes apparently. Come on, die. I've just got to kill this. I've got to kill this succubus, then I can talk again. What I should really have, what I'm planning on doing, is getting a new. Whoa, that guy just gore feast. He's a boss. Brilliant. Come back here. Oh, he can kind of teleport himself or go invisible, etc. That's cool. You die as well, though. Yeah, what I'm planning on doing is getting a decent monitor rather than just using the laptop I've got at the moment. And, yeah, I'm going to do something on Saturday as well. We're going to do a 400 subscriber stream. We're going to do a 400 subscriber special. If you're around Saturday, I have Saturday off. So what we're going to do is we are going to do a 6-hour stream on Saturday from 12 PM GMT, not GM, yeah, Greenwich Mean Time. So 12 PM till 6 PM. So if anyone's around on Saturday, do drop by. We're going to be doing loads and loads of different games. Haven't decided what games yet, but we're going to do a lot of them. And oh right, yeah, you're going to have a little go around try and figure out what you want to do with jamming with people. Is that right? Is that right, Mark? You should do it, mate. You're a good musician. I dig your stuff. I dig your covers. They're cool. You should do it. What I think you should do is become a rock and roll band with that manky piano you got. Actually, I call it manky. It's a pretty cool piano. It just needs tuning. It's a nice little upright piano. I'd like to have an upright piano, but I don't have the money at the moment to buy one. But yeah, you should be a rock and roll band. You should be the piano player. That's my saying to you. You should be like a Jerry Lee Lewis style, you know, getting on the piano and bashing it and stuff. That's what I'd like to see you do. But I think guitar. I reckon you'd say guitar is probably your strength, and you've got a good voice as well, actually, mate. So do it. That's my advice to musicians. Marathon stream, yeah, I know. Yeah, that is it. That's what I thought. That's what I thought it was, Bastos. I thought I looked it up and I thought it was a Dungeons and Dragons style game. Ow, hang on. I just thought I'd take a little break and wait till my health healed up, but someone just shot me with a fireball or whatever this is. Let's go kill them. Let's go deal with this. Because I've got a hat that heals me now. I've got like a pathetic little cap. Oh man, what's going on here? That guy is crazy. There I was saying, maybe that's the demon I'm supposed to slay with this. Jesus, he means business. This man, my pathetic cap is not going to help me heal here. Right, let's get rid of him. Oh, it's Flesh Doom. It is. Yes, this is the guy that I killed last time, but because we hadn't gone down to the next level, it hadn't saved. So yeah, just get in there, nice up close and personal with that guy. Splint mail. That's nice. And I've got. I don't want that. Yeah, see, I can't pick Shadowfang up again because I've already got Shadowfang. I think. Yes, I do already have it. Yeah, this belt is quite useful, but I'm going to need to use like a heal spell or something in a minute. Because these guys are mullering me a bit. They have, if you hear them when they die, they sound great as well. Don't worry, I will get back to answering the chat in just una secunda, por favor. I've just got to, I've got to deal with these succubusses, obviously. That's top priority at the moment, otherwise I'm going to die. Yeah, even though you don't have to click, you can just hold down the mouse on this game. You always end up just giving yourself carpal tunnel with the clicking. There's a lot of people here who can... Oh, I just used something I didn't mean to use. That was... Ow. Okay, let's just deal with these guys. I like the way they have to squat to attack you as well. That's funny. And I'm going to die if I don't keep an eye on my health here. Definitely a good idea to have picked up this massive belt, because I really do need it in this level. Come on. Let's get out of here. I could do with a better hat. The hat is not helping at the moment, and that's a boss. Brilliant. It's a fanatic. You don't get any chance to have a break in hell, apparently. And you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to go back to town just so I can talk to you lot. And so we can get some more healing potions because we're running out. So let's go back up to town and then we'll deal with these wily bastards in a minute. Get up the steps, you fool. There we go. Okay. What's going on? Yeah. Nice piano. That's it. I like the piano. That's what I'm thinking. I can't get there. We could do a live jam. We could do a live stream jam. No, exactly. Keep the piano. That's what I say. And Bastos, you're going shooting. Man, you do like the dangerous things, don't you? You like the danger. You're a danger man. Don't with your track record of injuries and sporting injuries, I'd say be careful. My advice to you is be careful. Be careful with the gun. Where are you shooting? What you thinking of doing? Whereabouts are you shooting? Gun range. Yeah, definitely bring your Perennium with you. I'll be doing. I tell you what, we could do two. I mean, we could do 2 streams. Let me think what I'm doing. Saturday night. I'm not around Saturday night. But we could make it like a weekend. We're training our stand-in drummer for a gig we've got coming up in March. So we could do, maybe we could do Sunday as well. We could do Saturday and Sunday, a weekend, a whole weekend of streams. Are you around Sunday, Einstein? Yeah, I've got to, next time you do a video, you've got to say your name out loud so I know how to pronounce it. I don't know why I picked that up. Throw that on the floor. And what do we got? Shield, splint mail. Nothing really worth keeping here. Diablo goes crazy with missile attacks, especially Baldur's Gate, as long as there's a lot more dialogue and storyline. It's an old PC game, isn't it? What I should do, because we could go on and do a bit of streaming for that a bit later on as well, maybe. You'll have to teach me how to play it, El Bastos. But I know it's a game that's close to your heart. What do we got here? Iron Sword. I will check it out. I mean, we're going to go on and do Diablo 2 after this as well. I picked that up the other day, because that is a sweet little game, and I've never played that before either, so we'll be going into doing Diablo 2 as well. And, oh, you know what, I could have just used my magic, couldn't I? Okay, let's go back down to hell. I was saying it was pretty easy last time, and now it's just all hell's breaking loose. No pun intended. What kind of music are you thinking of doing, Mark? With your band, or with jamming with people? Are you planning on doing covers, or are you going to do a bit of your own stuff for the channel? That'd be cool. So this game is so satisfying for killing things. Just the noises. Oh, she's a minion. There must be a boss in that case. You gotta get him down quick though. Let's get rid of all the minions first if we can. There we go. The stronger ones. It is really annoying though. They lead you into more trouble by kind of walking away, and there we go. They don't like being hit in the face, and this one is regenerating her health pretty swiftly. Come on, there we go, die. It does, it never gets tiring, the noises of death in this game. Gonna go up to town by accident. There she is, the red one. She is the boss of the succubus. You're just a normal one. You'll go down fairly easy. You're a minion. Let's get you. Come on, come on, come on. There you go. Most of the time, you're just kind of focusing on your health or their health, kind of in the bars. Here we go. This is not a time to be standing still, man. Did I sell all that stuff that I had in my inventory, or did I just identify and not sell it to Griswold? Here we go. Lady Ganysmead. I can't read her name. Where is it? Ganysmead the Stalker. Mastery of stuff. She's not that tough. She's going down fairly easy with this sword. Sword to the face. Lovely. Book of Phasing. I don't want that. A buckler. She's giving me bugger all. What an ungrateful. What an ungrateful succubus. Boom, boom, boom. Look at this. You can zoom in and zoom out. That's crazy vision. Okay, losing our mind already. Punk. Nice. Oh, yeah. You do like a bit of punk rock, don't you? You like a bit of... I remember your playlist. What playlist was it? It was your Paddy's Day playlist. Is that right? That you shared a while ago? Borderlands. Isn't that an old... we were talking about Borderlands yesterday, weren't we? Isn't that... Oh no, I'm thinking of the original... what were those games called? The original Fallout game, sorry, I was thinking of. I don't think I've played... Oh, let me just kill these guys. Don't worry. I will get back to that point. Look at their heaving bosoms as well. Bosoms on the succubus. This game is a rude game. I wonder if this game will get censored. Come on, what's going on here? I can't remember what the actual age range was on this game as a kid. Like, whether it was, I think it was like 12 to 15. What, you know, they used to give you age ratings. I think they still do, don't they? God, it's been so long since I've bought a physical game. Oh, there's a cool bow there. Let's pick that up in a minute. Yeah, the age rating on this was probably, I don't know, I don't think it was an 18. I don't know whether this was considered like really bad gore for its time. Come on, right, let's just kill her. Okay, now we can talk again. Yeah, Borderlands. I don't think I've ever played that, actually. You're a big fan of it, aren't you, Vicky? What is it? Is it open world Borderlands? Is that right? I don't know. Let me know. And oh, here we go. Recipe: Rogue's Bow. Cool. And I've got a cool cloak. So this is the button I always forget to press. The button that shows everything on the floor. Yeah, is Borderlands? I think it's open world. Is that right? Is that right? I don't know. I don't think I'm all that familiar with the game. Let me know. What is it? Was ist das? Shadowfang. I need to put that away in my box. Let's turn this off here. Good, but good to hear the hangover's gone anyway. Open world FPS. That's it. That's what I thought it was. It's fairly modern game, isn't it, Borderlands? Is that right? Oop, he's dead. That's got a Mad Max style to it too. So, yeah, it's fairly modern. Is that right? Am I right in thinking it's a fairly modern game? So, yeah, because you're mostly console, aren't you? So that makes sense. I don't know. I'm always up for streaming other games. I mean, we got kind of like an ongoing. Oh, there's a chest down here. We got kind of like a brilliant, just an explosion in my face. Thanks for that. What have we got here? This is some shrine. Spells increased by 2. That's no good to me. Yeah, we got kind of like a rolling kind of inventory for games, I guess. So it's. I can't pick that up, can I? Because I've already got one. So it's cool. It's. I'd like to add a few more to the list. I'll have to check it out. I'll have to check out Baldur's Gate as well. Like Einstein keeps mentioning to me. I do mean to check that out. I just haven't had a chance. 6-7 years since the first. Okay, so it's not like majorly old, but it's not majorly new either. I see. We're gonna have to go in this burning room. I'm feeling. There's corpses in there, but there might be something worth taking. If I stand in the fire, I get killed though. So yeah, I'm getting killed now. So we're not going to do that. Okay, but screw the fire. Screw the fire. You played Baldur's Gate as well, Mark. That's cool. Yeah, it sounds like something. I'd be into. Medieval and killing and stuff, you know. Or ye oldie worldy. This is because I mean most of the stuff I play is mostly nostalgia. I've got to say these are all games I grew up with as a kid. So you know, nostalgia is a powerful beast, isn't it? Everyone loves nostalgia, and that's one thing. That's one thing I could use to my advantage in that respect. So yeah, we'll check that out. I'll have to do a poll at some point, maybe Twitter, just see what games everyone want to see played as well. Because I want to get by and complete this game, complete this on stream, do Diablo 2, and we'll see how far we get. We'll see how many. There's a succubus. We'll see how many games we get to complete, and how much space I've got on my old PC before I have to update it. I will be doing that as well on Saturday. I'm going to try out some of the newer games I've got as well. See if that will work in the stream. I don't know if the PC will be able to handle it, but we'll try that out. Like I say, if anyone's around from Saturday, oh, there's loads of stuff here. Right, we're gonna go back up to town and sell all the crap I've got. Yeah, Saturday we'll go from 12 till 6, marathon stream, and we'll play a load of different games in there. So I better get a few installed for then. I'll have a secret surprise as well for Saturday as well. There'll be a surprise in the stream for anyone who's watching, and I will say no more. Right, let's. If it arrives in time, if the surprise arrives in time, that is. Right, go on, Kane. Hit me up with your general knowledge of arcane items, etc. Whoa, it's purple. It is a purple cloak. No worries. No worries. If you're working, you can always catch it on Sunday. I'll be doing a bit more streaming as well. Vicky, I'll expect we'll see you in a hungover state on next Sunday as well, hopefully. And you can regale us with more tales of how to get over a hangover. What do we got? Rainbow cloak. Okay. It doesn't look very rainbow to me. It looks more purple indigo. So that's a unique item. That is because it's showing that gold. This is a unique item, and so is this. They're special. rather than this is, see, it's kind of like yellow. That just means it's rare, whereas this is unique. So I'm going to keep this. Plus 21 extra gold from monsters, 19 chance of getting magical items. So it's kind of like a magic cloak is what I can gather from that. Fine, let's put it in the magic box, private stash. You know what I should probably do is put this not into the private stash. I should probably put this in the shared stash. Because the trade stash is between characters, so that's quite useful. Anyway, you know, I'm also going to put Shadowfang away. No, I'm going to keep it with me. I'm going to keep Shadowfang with me. Like clockwork. There we go. Yep, that's the tales, the hungover tales of Sunday. So we're looking forward to some more of that on Sunday. I can't talk because when I'm hungover, I would not be streaming or on the PC. Generally, I'm just in bed, and that's it for the day. Because, like I said, it's an all-night affair generally. So up all night, out all night, and then the next day is just the next week is a complete mess generally for me. So yeah, it throws me off going out and doing the business of rock and roll. But so this is when, like I say, January, February are a good time for me to catch up on streaming. I will be doing streaming, obviously, during the period when we're on tour. But depending where we are, obviously, I might swap over and do some Sweet Johnny live streaming if we're staying over anywhere. But I've also got my laptop as well, so it'd be nice to have some downtime to do that as well. But yeah, what I'll be doing is I'll be streaming in the week, obviously. In the weekends, I'll still try and get in a Sunday and Saturday here and there when we're in the height of summer. But if I've been out, then I will be hungover. So who knows? Maybe if I'm in a fit state to do a hungover stream. Oh yeah, we'll also do some pissed streams as well. Now, for all my American viewers, that being pissed in England is being drunk, not being annoyed. So we'll be doing. Maybe we should do another. Maybe like when we hit 500, I'll do like a live piss stream as well. Get some mates around. Maybe do a bit of. I'd like to do a bit of. I tell you what would be good. Live streaming 8-player Micro Machines. That's an idea I've got to write down because I love Micro Machines. Is my favourite multiplayer racing game. It's the best multiplayer racing game of all time. Micro Machines V3. You want to get the PS1 version, and I'll do a live stream. 8-player. That would be good. That'd be cool. And then we could have a lot of fun. Die. Burn in the fire. Oh, this is absolute pandemonium on screen, as you can see, just getting absolutely mullered from all angles. It's a good thing I have got lots of health potions. It's just irritating being attacked like this. Just come and deal with me face to face, please. Die. Oh, see, this is the other thing. They entice you into these other corners of hell, and you have to run around, and then you just get more mullered. Because look, there's about 10 people on my back now. Oh, you bastards. Come on. Come on. No. And they also regenerate health, which is irritating. So they run away and regenerate health, like so. I'm kind of feeling maybe swapping over the weapons. Let's do that in just a second. Let's see how let's swap weapons, and now we've swapped to a different sword. Let's see how we get on with that. A little bit slower. Not liking this sword. It does a little bit more damage, I think. Not loads. I should also probably swap over and start using the healing spell. And oh, Jesus. The blaspheming as well. I don't know if anyone's religious in this stream, but I'm going to take the Lord's name in vain quite a lot. And I can see I've got some messages from my good man El Bastos over there. Bear with me, my friend. I've just got to kill some succubuses, obviously, you know. And I'm going to swap this weapon over because it's no good. The other one I'm working with is much better. So yeah, this one here. I think I've just, yeah, there we go. That's what I'm talking about. It's faster, and I haven't got much time for that other sword at the moment. I'm gonna chuck that away in a minute. Die. We can, as a barbarian, you can dual wield as well, which I'll show in a minute. What I'll try and do is put both swords out, so we won't have any blocking with the shield. I'll show that in just a second. Wow, we're really having to go back home quite a lot here. Okay, let's see what's going on in the chat. Like clockwork. If you guys want to come down earlier than April, yeah, I'm thinking we're gonna try and combine it really, because I'm trying not to go out too much. Like I say, so that's why we're gonna combine it. Like we're all quite busy at the moment with getting stuff ready. We're gonna be recording our debut album as well, so we're kind of like trying to keep our heads clear and not get too wrecked. So we're going to limit it to our first time out is going to be April. After we're going out in March. Not going out in March. We're playing in March, our first gig of the year. So we're trying to limit going out as much. So to get the album done, if you know what I mean. So April the 7th is going to be the earliest time which we're allowing ourselves to get smashed. So there is that. Danger Man, a danger man. A danger man indeed. That I am, or I don't know. Since you're a bit behind on the stream, I don't know whether you're talking about yourself as a danger man, Bastos. Einstein, are you calling yourself the danger man, or are you referring to when I called you the danger man? Who knows? Oh, your sister wanted an air gun for Christmas. Couldn't find any decent ones. Got us a date at the range. 22 9mm. Good fun. Oh, back to the present. Oh, okay, we're back in the future. So yeah, going for a bit of air shooting. No, not air rifle shooting. You're going for a bit of actual shooting. I was watching a real crime thing. I like all the American, like the really tacky American real crime things. What's it called? It's on Netflix. Not Criminal Minds. That's the one that's not real. It's Medical Detectives, I think it is. If anyone's got Netflix in the UK, it's Medical Detectives. It's really like cheesy and really crap, but it's all like real crime, and it's easy to kind of relax and go to sleep to, I find. So I was watching one about a guy whose son was at the air shooting range, not air shooting, like actual shooting in America, and he went through one of the burns. He got shot. He was standing like in a safety zone inside a building, and he managed to get killed by someone who shot a bullet from miles away, basically, and it bounced off the roof and killed him. But it was quite interesting. So yeah, take care. Take care. I'm sure the range. This is a really terrible range as well. Apparently, I don't know anything about shooting ranges, but yeah, it was dangerous. So beware, shooters beware. Are you going to do any videos? Are you going to do any videos of it, Einstein? That'd be cool. Not like live streaming or anything, but you know, just a video of your day out shooting. Sounds like a plan. You know what I'm going to do? I'm actually going to stop using all of my potions. I'm going to swap over and use... Oh, have I not learnt heal? Oh, that's crap. I haven't learned anything useful. Insanity. Oh, that's annoying. I haven't learned anything. Oh, I called you a danger man. I thought I did. I thought I called you a danger man. I'm going to stand around here for a second. Oh, bollocks. I can't stand around here. I was going to stand around and heal up. Let me just go over and kill this woman. Woman. What is she? She's classed as a demon. Sorry. Yeah, this sword is definitely the one. It's better than my other sword. Let's have a look. I'm just going to stand around and heal up a little bit. So 6 to 18, but it's also got... It steals 4 mana, and it's got magic hit damage, and it's got lightning hit and enhanced damage. So that's... I'm feeling that's... if I can get more of these, then it's okay, but for the time being, I'm going to stick with... I think I'm going to stick with this. What's the speed on this? Fast attack speed, and that is fast attack speed. Okay, I'm going to try that out in a second. It could be a title for a song, Danger Man. Super anxious and neurotic. He's yeah, the anti-danger man. Eating spiders. Is that something you do when you're... Oh, he defies his fear of answering phone calls and eating spiders. Have you heard that thing that people say that you eat like 10 spiders a year or something stupid in your sleep? That's utter bollocks. Throw that away. Don't want that. I mean, yeah. I'm gonna do a little video. That sounds good. I know, but I've been interrupted. Gamus interruptus rather than coitus. Oi, oi, oi. Die. die. There we go. This sword isn't quite as good. I'm not feeling this sword as much. The angelic raiments stuff. It's going to take forever to heal up with my puny hat. Look, here's my hat, my cap. It looks like a beanie, like one of those rolled up beanies, but it's a steel hat with a spike. That's my cool cap. Hey MVL, how's it going? Utter bollocks. How's it going, Michael? How's your day? This is the MVL hour. This is what I call 5 o'clock. Is generally when you turn up. Fear factor, but lamer. Yeah, just like fear factor in your house. Just finding spiders and eating them. That's a good idea for a program, for like a like a parody. We could do that, like fear factor in your house. That's a cool. I like you got good ideas. We could do that, but I think we probably get animal rights activists on our back for eating spiders. And I don't like spiders, so I wouldn't be eating them. But you know, I would eat a spider, but I don't like them enough to put them near my face. I often have to deal with spiders. I generally just hoover them up and squash them. Sorry, anyone that loves spiders. I hate them. We've got to kill them. Tom Kent also hates spiders. He hates them a lot worse than I do. I don't. You know what? I'm not like deadly afraid of spiders. I can deal with them. I can cope. I'm a man. I can cope with spiders. But Tom Kent is deadly afraid of spiders. If you're still listening, if you're still listening, sorry, Vicky. Oh God, my mind for names. Good man. Good to hear. Good to hear. Good to hear you good. Good to hear you good. Might see, I can remember your name, Michael, quite easily. Because it's M. Like MVL. What does the L and the V stand for, by the way? Michael, I guess it isn't your initials, is it? Yeah, spiders aren't the one. I can cope. I can deal with them though. I often have to deal with them when I'm crawling around in loft spaces. Like, oh God, oh, it's terrible. I have to deal with them like when I'm crawling around in lofts sometimes when I'm up there. But that's when you can't escape them. I was working in a loft ages ago, years ago, and I was up there in the dark because I was doing the lights, and I just finished doing the cables, and I'd come down to the loft hatch, and I was like, oh right, well, you know, that's okay. I didn't find any spiders up there this time, and just as I was about to close the loft hatch, I looked out the corner of my eye, could see this big black huge spider just crawled across the loft hatch, and I was like, right, time to go. Time to get out of the loft, and so I did. But yeah, you kind of have to get on with it and deal with them when you're in those situations. You can't just like freak out. So yeah, I've had to kind of face your fear is what you have to do with things like that. But other than that, that's it. Spiders they can do one. Let's get rid of them. Let's get rid of them. Come on. Oh, my sword is starting to... Which sword have I actually got that's starting to pack in? Ah, it's that one. Okay. Alright, let's just heal up and read the chat. Yeah, I do. I don't do it as much anymore. Crawling around in lofts, I used to do electrical work. A lot of... I do occasionally still do electrical work when I need extra cash. But yeah, when I see PRS now, my musicians union, and gigs pay for the majority of things I need to do these days. So I'm quite lucky in that respect that I can do that, and that pays the bills, or pays some of the bills. But when I need extra cash, I do. I am a trained electrician as well. So I do make jobs for mates and stuff, and crawl around in loft spaces rewiring houses. Or I don't do much. I haven't done much of it this year, and last year it was more about 5-6 years ago when I was doing majority of my work. But yeah, that's the shit I have to deal with. Oh, it is your initials. Ah, I say. So what's your full name? Well, you probably don't want to give away your full name, do you, Michael? But MVL. That's cool. That's cool. It makes sense. That makes sense. Oh, you never kill the house spiders. I'm just gonna wait. I'm just gonna heal up a little bit while I read these. Don't kill the house spiders. You know, my dogs kill house spiders a lot as well. Not the Pekingese. The Pekingese are useless at killing dogs. The Pekingese are useless at killing spiders. They're like the world's worst spider hunters. In one of our houses we had mice in the basement and where the dogs were. It was an outside. It was like an outside part of the house. And we built it into before we moved, we built it into like a dog room for the dogs. And we got mice down there at one point, and the mice were just like, the dogs were just chilling with the mice. They didn't even care about the mouse. I swear the mice were probably sleeping with them in their beds, and they just didn't do anything. That's how good Pekingese are for guard dogs. But the French bulldogs, they kill spiders all the time. Not Pud, she's crap, but Bun's a spider. She's a spider killer. It's funny, French bulldogs, the ones that are kind of black and fawn, they're more spider killers. The ones that are, the ones that are black and tan rather, and brindle. But the ones that are fawn, that's the light coloured ones, like Pud, they're no good for killing spiders. And there you go. I'll use it as your band name when you play. Ah, right. That's nice. We were talking about your doing music the other day, weren't we, MVL? Weren't you gonna bust out a bit of guitar with Slippery Fish with Mark? Were you gonna do a bit of guitaring? Is that correct? When recording around in lofts, yeah, that's there you go. That's my loft explanation for you, Einstein. Why can't I get into this? This is where.
I can't get there from here.
Thanks for stating the obvious. This seems to be the level end in here.
I can't get there from here.
Why can't I? It's not open. That's down to level 14, but it won't let me go in there. Okay, maybe I'll have to kill some more people until we get in there. This is the other good thing about the HD mod, or one of the good things is you can do this zoom out, which is cool. Anyway, let's close that down. Yeah, that's. Oh right, no, I didn't mean. I meant just jamming online, like because you guys both play guitar, innit? That's what I mean. That's what I meant. Yeah, you could have like an internet band. You could do it over the internet, and you could do all your gigs live streamed, but you'd be like two different little screens. We could all form an internet band, all of us. The live stream band. I'm trying to think of some crappy puns. No, I can't think of any crappy puns off the top of my head to do with live stream bands. But you get my gist. There we go. Let's get around this barrel. And healing potions, small shields. And do you do like I guess you got like we've got over here, we got joinmyband.com and stuff like that, or Gumtree for finding musicians. Are you planning on doing that, going through that way?
The armories of hell are home to the warlord of blood. In his wake lay the mutilated bodies of thousands. Angels and man alike have been cut down to fulfill his endless sacrifices to the.
What are we talking about? We're talking about basement games. Ow! Ow! I was standing in the fire. Is that where you keep your games? Is that where you keep your games, Michael? Surely not. I was talking about the mice being in the basement, but we don't actually have a basement in this house. We're basementless. Yeah, do you keep your games in your basement, MVL? Or is this something people do? Mana, what's that? What's going on? Nothing. Nothing with the mana, apparently. Okay. Oh, cool, look, there's a room. Oh, look, a room full of gold. I bet there's going to be something bad in here, though. Lots of dead people and gold. I'm not going to go there just yet. Okay, I found the up to level 12, which we don't want to do just yet. Yeah, that's it. You got to keep them. You got to keep them. What do you call it? You got to make sure they don't get wrecked. That's good. I've got. I really need a better place to store all my Amiga games at the moment. I've got them all just in an old. I've got them just in floppy disk form, all in suitcases, or one big suitcase at the moment. Lots of my stuff ends up in suitcases for some reason. I'm an advocate of storing things in them, like old steamer trunks and stuff. You know what I mean? Not like just terrible suitcases, like stylish suitcases. You know, proper. Oh god, everything down here's got a trap in it, man. Ah, of course. Yeah, you're down by northeast, south, the west coast. Is that right? West coast of England. It must be a nice place to live. I love stormy weather and like storms in general, wind, rain, and all that stuff. So it must be nice. Must be a nice place to live, you know, for all that stuff, for storms and seaside walks, etc. So that's why I love living in Brighton. You didn't get to have like as terrific storms as you get down towards the surfing coast of England, that is. But yeah, you still got some spectacular shows down there, like by the pier. Was nice. Ah, come on. Yeah, it must be quite hard to keep kind of cardboard boxes and stuff kind of warm. Not warm, you know what I mean, dry. It's a good idea, especially if it's you got like a big collection as well. It's like wall to wall, isn't it? Yeah, I should really get something, because you want to be able to see what you got, don't you? You know what I mean? With floppy disks, but a lot of them aren't actually written. They're only written on, not like the top of them. You know what I mean? They're written on the front. So when they're stored, it's a bit hard. You have to go through them all to find what you got. I think I got the original Dune as well. This is like I said, I found all these in a skip, hundreds and hundreds of discs. So since the Amiga that I've got, it's not the. I don't even know if it's the Amiga 500. I haven't got it out for a while. It's not that fast at loading them. So I haven't had the patience to go through and test every single one of them, because a lot of them are copies as well. Not all of them are originals. I've got Noddy on there as well, like a Noddy game that's really, really trying and testing of your patience. And I think there's a Thomas the Tank Engine game as well. I don't know. This guy who must have had these games from a young age and then decided to throw them all out. But there's a lot of kind of crazy games now. I think he's got Strip Poker on there as well, like a really bad Strip Poker. I've heard that's worth a few quid as well. So I need to check that out and see if it is the one I think it is. Not that tight on cash at the moment though, so I'm not really in the need to sell anything like that. They're better. Just some things are better to have as kind of collector pieces, but Amiga games aren't generally worth too much, I don't think. Is that right? Is that right, MVR? Yeah, that's it. That's in the our garage at the moment is we got a shed and we got an attic as well, but they're not the best places to store things like that, are they? Our garage isn't quite as bad. It's just not as soundproofed as the rest of the house. So what have we got? Just more decapitated bodies. They don't look that decapitated unless they're supposed to be a neck stump. That looks like a head to me. It's just a stump. I'm like digging these rooms in hell with all the gold in. I'm telling you that much. And see how long it takes to restore health with this hat. Like, it's not worth it, really, is it? I'm thinking about putting the hat in a box until I find a better hat. Not until I find a better hat, until I find the rest of these set items, I think, maybe. Oh, you don't have a basement? Oh, I thought you said you did have... No, never mind. Oh, that's what's going on. Just is responsible by a pair of high tops. High tops are pretty cool. I don't think there's ever a bad time to buy high tops, to be honest. What are they? What kind of high tops are they? Was ist das? Super gothy and cool. What are they? They like black and. Are they? What kind of high tops are they? Are they Converse high tops? Because that sounds like a Converse price. It's funny, we went up to Converse with Sweet Johnny years ago. We were offered a trip to Converse for free. Their London their London headquarters for I don't know why they asked us to go up there for I guess it was for marketing research. They wanted all like bands to go up there anyway. Like we were offered a free trip up there, and we got to go up there, and we got any pair of Converse that we wanted, all 4 of us. So we went up there, and we were supposed to go there to answer some of their questions and do an interview, with Converse. But we went in there, and we went up to London about 12 o'clock, and we were said, they were like, okay, right, we're waiting for this band to finish, and after this band's finished, we'll call you in. So we were sat around in the middle of London. We're like, right, what can we do? We go to the pub. What pub's going to be open at 12? Just around the corner, 2 minutes around the corner from their main office, there was this really old, tiny little boozer. So we're like, fine, we'll go in here and we'll wait. And since we're in the pub, we'll have a beer. Why not? Let's have a beer. Came to 1 o'clock. The band hadn't finished, and they were like, okay, look, we're just gonna call them up. They called us up again, like, it's just taking a little bit longer than usual. Don't worry. We'll get you guys in next. So we stayed there till about 2 o'clock. Still carry on drinking. We're like, well, we're on a paid trip. We might as well just get pissed. That's fine. And this was all getting funded as well. We were getting this paid for. So we were just sitting in the pub, just getting pissed. Came to 3 o'clock. They still hadn't finished with the other band they had in there. So we're like, fine, we'll just get slaughtered. So we ended up just getting completely pissed in the pub. When it came to our turn, we went in there about 4 o'clock or something. We were absolutely legless, and we had to sit down, and we were being filmed and being interviewed and asked all these questions about, like, what do you think of Converse? When would you wear them? Like, blah, blah, blah. And we were just like, we don't really even like Converse. we're not that interested in the shoes. We wear like old brothel creepers and things anyway, like kind of vintage shoes, shit like that. So they didn't get very much out of us, except they had to pay for us to be drunk and unsightly in their office. So yeah, we got free pairs of any Converses we wanted, and we went on and sold them. I've still got my Converse actually, but at the time Phil sold his and Johnny sold his. So that's the little Converse story for you. Maybe I don't think we'll ever get asked to go back to Converse, surprisingly, but we don't want to go there anyway. There you go, Killstar. Oh, okay. Killstar, yeah, okay, I know the brand. They're quite nice, actually. Yeah, I say go for it, as long as it's not going to put you in poverty. Buy the shoes. That's my advice. Planning on moving where I could have a proper game room. Doesn't hide my bed. Is your room your game room then? Would you sleep in your game room? Well, is your game room your bedroom? Like, it's been pushed back. Separate area for DVDs. Oh, man. Yeah, DVDs take up a lot of space. Called you a honky. That's supposed to be. It's supposed to be. Is that an insult to white people? I don't know. I find the word honky quite funny. It is. It's supposed to be an insult, isn't it? Is that right? I just think it sounds ridiculous. Any words, anything that's supposed to insult you racially as a white person, I find amusing. Like snowflake or milk bottle, things like that. Like, really, is that? No, it's just silly, and I don't find it offensive. So no, I wouldn't be offended if I were you. Cracker, yeah, it's silly. I don't think I can get offended over things like that. I've got a very thick skin for any kind of insults. You know, I spent my years, I cut my teeth having to play live music in front of very drunk audiences, so and very rough pubs all over the country. That's how we formed as a band. So it takes a hell of a lot of an insult to actually get under my skin. You know, that's the way it goes. So for some reason we can't get down to level 14. I think it might be because there's people still to kill in this level potentially. Cracker. Tesco sponsorship. No, I hate Tesco. I hate Tesco with a fucking passion, man. And I tell you why. Tesco are terrible land grabbers in England. What they do is they buy all the land. We are sponsored by Dovetail Strings, as a matter of fact. They oh, what am I doing? I'm moving the screen around now. That's bad. Yeah, Dovetail do us our strings, and they're quite good. Oh no, now I've got this ugly thing at the top of the screen. I didn't want to do that, and there's no way to. Let me just try and push that. Go up. Damn. Oh well. We're just gonna have to deal with that at the top of the screen now. Yeah. Tesco, terrible company. They're terrible land grabbers. They buy up all of the competition, like all the land around there, and they price out all of the pubs and the little shops, and then they buy all the shops and they just sit on the land and they don't do anything with the building, just so no one can do anything with it. And they've done that with loads of pubs and stuff. They convert all the pubs into Tesco's, Tesco Expresses and shit like that. So no, it's not good for my business, Tesco. Ow, that's a fire on my bum. Let's pick that up. And now we should be able to go in there, hopefully. Down to level 14.
My blade seems
Oh, what?
mortal, and by my dark masters it shall not be denied.
I'm just listening to that guy. So, yeah, these guys are still lords. And there must be one of their bosses around here somewhere, because they just came out and they're all wailing on me now. I've got to get out of here. That was unexpected. That was unexpected and unnecessary, lads. There's a lot of them as well. There's a hell of a lot of them. But if they gang up on you like that, you don't stand a chance. So, like this, you've got to run. You've got to run. You've got to run. My weapon is in trouble. So, whoa, what are you doing? It's charging me. Nest of vipers. Get out of there. Get out of there. Get out of there. Okay, and now we just stand here and hack them. This sword is much better for attacking them. You can't win against all of these guys all at once. So, oh, there we go. It's the Warlord of Blood. So I think that's probably what that book was I was reading over there. I've got to move my hand over to change that. There we go. Here he is. Warlord of Blood. He's extra strong. Oh, Jesus, he is extra strong. He's really taking my health down here. And my health is regaining a little bit because of my cap I'm wearing, though. Wow.
Has ended.
The guy, the voice acting is great. Did anyone just hear that? He was like, "Your reign of blood has ended." That's amazing. I love the voice acting in this game. It's so good. Yeah, Tesco. Let's while we're chatting, let's just get ourselves some health back.
Anymore.
You don't have any room. Okay, a large axe, ringmail, short staff, light belt. Why do I keep picking that up? No one wants you. You weren't invited to the party. Okay, we'll just go back home. We'll go back home, and I've got tons of mana. I don't even really want mana because I don't have the heal spell. Okay, no more mana. We're not going to pick up any more mana. I've heard about Tesco land grabbing. I like the moon on the shoes. Oh, is that on oh, Vicky's shoes? Trying to trigger you. Trying to trigger me? I'm untriggerable. Untriggerable with your honky comment. Just a crazy cracker. Crazy snowflake milk bottle cracker honky. That's as many white man insults as I can think of. No, I have no. I mean, I could use a bow. My business. What about my business? Now I'm behind on all the chat. I bet someone's gonna get triggered by me saying all those things. Triggered. Triggered, such a 2017 thing, isn't it? Triggered. The rise of saying triggered. Of like offended. Offended was the original word, isn't it? Triggered. Ah, man, I'm so triggered. So triggered right now. This voice acting is triggering me. me feigning being triggered is starting to make it seem like I'm actually triggered. Crazy. You crazy cracker. Einstein, you're a crazy cracker, man.
Whoa, what can I do for you?
No one get triggered now. No one get triggered because we're saying these words, please. I'm gonna get a load of hate now. Well, my subscriber count, yeah, get woke. My subscriber count's gonna just plummet because I'm saying all this crazy lingo. People want me to keep it real, and I'm not keeping it real. Don't get woke. That's right, Mark. Don't get woke. What's my business that's been disturbed by Tesco's? My music business. My greengrocers, obviously. What they do is they take over all the old pubs and where we play, like they take them over and they make them into Tesco's. So yeah, there's less places to play, less places to make the money, but also my greengrocer's business that I have on the side, obviously. They're taking over my potential venues. But yeah, that's actually what they do. They sit on all the land, in all seriousness. And they stop. My cap's been damaged as well. It's got a bit of a dent in it, apparently. Every time I wash a spoon in the sink. Crazy lingo. Dislikes unsubs. Exactly. I know. Or there's too much. We're not keeping it real enough. Oh, you know what? I should have bought that bloody massive axe. I should have just bought it. Because Griswold's gone and just taken it away, so no one can have it anymore. What am I doing here? I'm supposed to be repairing. Repair all equipment. There we go. So is my other sword repaired as well? Yes, it is. So what we could actually do here, I'll try this out. What we'll do is we'll put 2 swords on. Let's just go back and clear out the first level first. Monopoly, that's it. That's the one. That's the one, John. They literally but they don't do anything good with the land. They just buy it and then they just don't build on it because they don't want to build a shop there, obviously. Flood the market, obviously. They wouldn't get anything good out of flooding the market. But what they do is they just buy the land and then they sit on it. They don't build anything on it. We've got any Tesco employees in the stream? Says anyone? Everyone. That's another thing. Everyone that I know who's worked for Tesco says it's crap. They say it's a terrible company to work for as well. I once had a mate who worked for Tesco when I was living back in my hometown years ago, and he hated Tesco. So what he'd do is we'd go there and he would just basically steal from Tesco. I don't. This is Woody as well. Like, I think it would be fine. We're going to tell this story anyway. I don't care because he got found out for it anyway. But yeah, he would go to Tesco and we'd go there and we'd buy stuff from Tesco, and he'd put everything through the conveyor belt. We'd go and buy like 30 quid bottles of booze. He'd go and buy loads and loads of DVDs, expensive DVD not book sets, expensive DVD. What do you call them? Like sets, you know, like 3 or 4 DVDs, whatever. We'd buy all the booze we could carry. What am I doing? I didn't mean to go down there. And all he'd do is as we're scanning it through like £200, £300 worth of stuff, he'd just scan like an orange and then just put that through the till. And then he got found. He did that about 5 or 10 times, and he got found out for just blatantly stealing from Tesco, and he was banned from all Tesco shops in the UK forever, indefinitely banned. So yeah, there we go. That's my tale of Woody in Tesco. It's pretty lucrative for him. He got a lot of stuff out of it. But yeah, it didn't last very long. He got found out via CCTV, and then he was made to pay by never going into Tesco again, which is pretty. He kind of lucked out there. Yeah, it wasn't me. I wasn't working at Tesco. The Tesco tour. You could play all the Tesco's and all the mayonnaise you could eat. You know, I quite like mayonnaise, so that's the only thing that appeals to me out of playing Tesco's. But you know what? I would we'd do Tesco's just to be really inappropriate in Tesco's, I guess. If we had to like do the contract and play the Tesco's, then I'd do it, and we do inappropriate things. Let's say that, but not inappropriate things that would get me arrested. I don't mean that. Get your mind out the gutter, man. I just mean like you know, put our fingers in the the chutneys. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking about. That's what we do. The rebels of Tesco. We'd rearrange the crisp packets so the flavours are all in the wrong aisle, or we'd take the milk lids off and change them so you think you're getting full fat and you're actually getting semi-skimmed. That's what we do. You worked at Tesco when you're 18. Yeah, how'd you get fired? No, Woody is not in the band. Woody's my man from back in Burgess Hill, actually. But a long time ago. Tom Woodburn. If you're still out there listening, he became an area manager of the Triangle, and yeah, I do like Lidl. I love the Lidl. Me and Charlotte are big advocates of the Lidl. Do they have Lidl out there in Sweden as well? Einstein. Is it a Swedish thing, or are you Swedish? And are you Dutch? Whereabouts you from, man? I think you are, aren't you? The Tescaroonies, Tesco Tickles, the Tesco Tickles. Yeah, that's how to say that. Chatted the manager. He said, "What did you say?" I shouted loudly in his face, "You massive cunt," and walked out with 4 bottles of champagne. Well, if you're gonna get fired, then yeah, do it in style, right? That's the way to do it. That's the way. If you're gonna do it well. I really want to see some different kind of beasties. I'm getting a little bit bored of those blue beasts. Arcane power brings destruction. Yeah, it certainly does. Gold Viper. Okay, yeah, well, what I said we're gonna do, didn't I? I said we're gonna. You know what I've done? I've moved this down now, and I can't see because this is down. I can't see. Let's see. Can I? No, I can't full screen it either. I wanted to see my bar down here. It would tell me how far along we are, but that's annoying. Not how far along we are. How? Let's put this on. How? What's the word? What are the bloody word I'm looking for? I was going to say my inspiration meter. It's not my inspiration meter. It is my experience meter. It's how inspired I am in the dungeon. Here we go. We should be able to dual wield because of Barbarian. I thought we could dual wield. Okay, apparently we can't dual wield. I was told that you could. That was a lie. What's the better shield anyway? This shield is not as good as this shield. This shield is better. Okay, let's just check that out. 16, it's better armor class, but it's only just resist cold plus 10. It's a bit crap. A bit crud. What's going on? Make a couple of calls to Tesco. Yeah, if anyone from Tesco is watching this, that's all in the past. You can't arrest us for it. It's done. Unless you're going to be the Tesco tour broker, Einstein. Is that right? You're going to try and broker a deal for Sweet Johnny and Tesco. Sweet Tesco's. We could be like a marketing tool for them. A very bad one. Oh, Norway. Sorry, man. There you go. I forgot where you're from, my friend. Sorry. No, you're Norwegian, and it's because Leo's Swedish. That's see, Leo's from Sweden, and you're from Norway. There we go. That's it. So it's a bit like calling the Scottish English, or the Scottish British, or whatever. Whichever way round, you know. Like calling a Northerner a Southerner in England. People hate that. I can attest to that. My girlfriend's from up north. She, this big north-south divide, it's crazy in such a tiny country. The north, like, jokingly hate the south, and the south jokingly hate the north, etc. Etc, etc, you know. These rooms full of... Oh, Fang the Cold, he's like the boss. He's the boss of these gold beasts. You're gonna die like the rest. He hasn't even hit me once. Ow. But he dies. Book of Warp. Okay. When he dies, he takes away a lot of my health. Little tribe, but our own chains were too... Little tribe, but our food chains were too strong. The, CNET, what's this? Stocking phones? Why am I getting... Oh, you know what? That's probably... I haven't blocked one of these. You know when you open, like, a window when you're downloading something or sharing something, and it brings up notifications secretly, pop-ups? That seems to be what's happened there. They tried, but our Norwegian shops were too strong. It's a German business, isn't it, Lidl? Live a little, live a lot. Like, Lidl used to be the crap supermarket that all the people used to take the piss out of you for going to Lidl. They'd be like, oh, you're poor, you shop at Lidl. That was like the running joke back in when we were kids. But now Lidl's like powerhouse. I like Lidl. I like the Lidl. Lidl has less than 10 shops. Wow, they're being dumb. You dropped an E in Tesco, mate. dropping some Jimmy Hills in Esco's, yeah. They should rename it to Esco's with the E. Dropped an E in Esco's. Yeah, health and beauty there, yeah. That's you probably get some interesting responses, kind of chewing your face off and rushing trying to sell stuff to people in Tesco on ease. It sounds like a good shift though. See, we're in the business where you don't have to be at work to do that anymore. You can just I guess you can't get away with that in certain jobs. Dropping ease in Tesco. Sorted for ease and whiz. Ease and whiz? I said ease and whiz. That's ease and whiz. Sorted for ease and whiz is pulp, innit? Anyone a pulp fan? Good old Jarvis. Good old. Oh, whoa. Oh, when you click on it, it kind of homes in. I don't want to do that. It's looking very purple. The carpet in hell is not so good. Sorted for ease and whiz. Yeah, that's pulp. Does anyone watch Shooting Stars? The Shooting Stars episode where they get Jarvis Cocker on, and they're getting him to like pull this rope, and they're like, go on, pull the rope, Jarvis, pull it. What's on the end of the rope, Jarvis? And you can't see what's on the end of the rope, and it pulls him off his feet, and he falls on his ass. And they're like, oh no, what was it? What was on the end of the rope? Vic Reeves and Bob Mortimer, love them. And the camera zooms along, and it's just like this little kitten on the end of the rope, just to take the piss out of Jarvis Cocker, obviously. And he says, oh, he's like gets annoyed, like faux annoyed, and he's like, oh, I'm hard, I'm a man, and he picks up these pencils and he snaps them. It's very funny. If you haven't seen Shooting Stars, go and watch it. Wherever you are in the world, you need to experience Shooting Stars. The early series on the BBC. Vic Reeves and Bob Mortimer were just allowed to do whatever they wanted. It was great. These guys must die, and this guy must die also. They have lovely death animations. I'm very impressed with the death animations. So we've got a cool dagger here. Check that out. Yeah, it's all about Shooting Stars, and even to a certain extent, I don't really want this book. Even to a certain extent, what was I going to say about Shooting Stars? And you throw that away. House of Fools. House of Fools isn't too bad either. Like their later stuff. That's available. I think that's on. Yeah, I think it's on BBC as well. iPlayer. I pressed to open chat and accidentally pressed a recommended video. Oh no! What? You don't want to be watching that, my friend. That sounds like. Sounds like your IQ may have been dropped slightly by viewing that. Well, isn't he like banned? Isn't he banned from making any money on YouTube at the moment? It's Logan Paul's been banned from making any money, isn't that right? They've stopped him because he was tasering rats or some shit. Shooting Stars. Oh man, I love Red Dwarf. Yes, you watch Red Dwarf? Yeah, Shooting Stars. Shooting Stars is like a really crazy panel show. You got you got a very similar sense of humor to me, Einstein. You'd love it. You'd love Shooting Stars. You want to get the earlier series. It's with the ones with Mark Lamarin are great, and when they get Matt Lucas in as well, that's really funny. Yeah, check it out if you can get some. Stream it, find it, watch it, consume it. And Red Dwarf is bloody excellent. That was all on Netflix last year. I just binged the whole lot. That's brilliant. Although it kind of loses it a little bit when I can't remember what series it is where it's really crud, but there is a really crud series of Red Dwarf. I haven't watched any of the new series of it either that's on Dave, but yeah, gotta love Red Dwarf. Red Dwarf is banging, and if you like Red Dwarf, you'll like that. And Bottom as well. Bottom. Anyone watch Bottom? And Young Ones, all that stuff is my stuff. It's the comedy I remember. Oh dear! It's the comedy I remember growing up as a kid watching, and it's glorious stuff. God bless him. Not Adrian Edmondson, still alive. It's Rick Mail, comedy genius. Just like His cameos in... Oh, don't pick that up. His cameos in Blackadder as well. Great Lord Flashheart. Oh, man. Just busting out all the classic comedy now, aren't we? Tchaikovsky in my head now, is it? Oh, there's no place like home. Brilliant. So that's a town portal. I like that. I like the fact that that's there, and we're going to take advantage of it. Yeah, Logan Paul. Oh, Tremaine.
Fleshdome's demise is a great good to the world, yet Shadowfang remains.
Oh, he's back again. Yeah, so we've got to do this. We've got to go back and find Shadowfang. I swear we did that, and Tremaine died last time. We did do that. Oh, here we go.
Pray your pardon, but I have something to tell you.
We've got another mission here. Let's listen to this.
It was the strangest thing. While drinking at the tavern, Farnham was rambling about something called Azurath. He also said something about a fallen angel. It was hard to understand him because he was very drunk and disoriented, but I seem to remember something about a key in a barrel. He also kept covering his face and repeating the word Iswal.
Okay, that makes no sense. Something about a key in a barrel and a fallen angel. Let's see what Kane has to say about all this. Let's identify some shit first.
Hello, my friend.
Talk to him about what Farnham was saying. Iswal the fallen angel.
Farnham has taken to drinking quite heavily.
Let's say what he's saying anyway.
In the labyrinth. But within the ramblings of this drunken man rests a legend well steeped in myth.
Yeah, man. MVL, that's what it's about. I love the fact you think of Holly from Red Dwarf. And Norman Wisdom was the original Holly, wasn't he? In the first series where he plays chess with the other guy he conjures up out of his mind. Oh, I like that. Stream using green screen on the webcam. Think about Holly from yeah, I know what you mean, like the floating head. I'm gonna think of that myself now as well. Okay, I've just been ignoring Kane and just laughing about that now. Whirlpool of burning blood, leathery skin and horns ripped past the demon's head. Oh, Kane loves to spin a yarn, doesn't he?
Leathery skin and horns ripped through the flesh of his head.
Yeah, that's it.
When he finally arose from that black pit,
there's one I can't remember the name of it. Bo. The film Rick Mail called El Dorado.
Into a creature of evil.
Ah, Saxondale. Oh, that's Alan Partridge, isn't it? Or Steve Coogan. Is Saxondale? Yeah, Saxondale. Steve Coogan. Steve Coogan's good. Steve Coogan is good. Okay, so from what I can gather... Oh, didn't want to go down there. From what I can gather... I'm supposed to do something about... Let's talk to...
Did you ever hear the one that Kane tells? I love that one.
So Farnham's just taking the piss out of Kane, yep. As to be expected. Get it on with Kane. Yeah, this is Kane's sexy cam. I don't know, Kane looks a bit red in the face. Kane looks a bit embarrassed, constantly. He looks burnt. He's a crispy man. And I wonder what he's hiding under that robe. I don't know. Kane doesn't look like the kind of man who you'd want to get it on with. Unless you're into bald, red men, I don't know, with... what else has he got? He looks like he's got, like, his eyebrows meet his hair at the side. No. Kane and Griswold... Griswold looks a bit like Shrek, but in Scottish white man form. Everyone seems to have goatees here as well. Kane's got one. Griswold, let's have a look. Griswold, I don't know if that looks like a beard. It's not a goatee. Geed, where's Geed? Geed is like, look, Geed is the worst of them all. He looks the worst. Come here. He's like, oh, he doesn't look very healthy, does he? He's like grey. Pippin has a massive beard going on. This is like the town of the beards. Oh yeah, I was supposed to sell some stuff. That's what I'm doing down here. I'm zoomed in too far. What about me? Do I have a beard? Oh, I'm jaundice. I'm just yellow. I'm the man in yellow.
Well, what can I do for you?
I think they all, yeah, it's what they do when you're not in the town that you want to worry about. It's what they do when you're down in hell trying to save their pathetic little lives. They're up here having a massive orgy, a massive beard orgy. That's what's going on, obviously. What about Ogden's clean shaven though, so he doesn't get involved in these horrible parties they hold. Demonic. This is why they're in trouble, right? This is why they're all in trouble, because they're because they're causing all these satanic acts above the town. That is why the gate to hell opened, and that is why we're all in trouble, because they're having a beard orgy. There you go. We've sorted it out. Spill that hot tea with Kane. Steve Coogan, there we go. That's the one. Oh, I was supposed to go. I've ruined it. And don't anybody get triggered by that. That's not. I'm not homophobic either. Don't start saying shit like that. We're talking about beard orgies here, people. Nothing good could come of a beard orgy. Hashtag triggered 2018. Let them two pack it in with beard. Tell them to pack it in with a beard orgy. Yeah. See, the beard orgy doesn't even involve any actual sex. It's just beards. Oh no. This is another one of these really annoying puzzle things, isn't it? This is probably what we what do you call it's talking about, Farnham. What we are going to do, I am going to go something about a key behind a barrel or something, wasn't it? Okay. Oh, we'll think about that in a second. Let's clear the level first of all. Ow. I got knocked back. Save the villagers. Save the villagers. Serve them. Oh, serve them. Sorry, I thought you said save them. Serve those. Serve the villagers right. Save the villagers. It's it's what they're doing upstairs that's causing all this. I'm the only one that's here to save them, and they have the cheek to charge me. They charge me for the privilege of giving me things to save them, like potions. Oh my goodness, what's going on here? We could die here if we're not careful. It doesn't look good. I'm surrounded. I'm really surrounded. I can't get out. I can't get out. I'm dead. Well, that wasn't ideal. I spent too much time talking about beards. That was not good. We've just been killed. Let's get back down to hell. Where? Oh bollocks! We're gonna have to go all the way back down. All the way back down. We could die here. We could die here if we're not careful. Yeah, and then we die. You know what I do need? I need to pick up Shadowfang again.
I can see why they fear this weapon.
And let's go give this to Tremaine again quickly. Oh. That's one thing I need to do is buy lots of potions. I wasn't paying enough attention and I just got mullered. And it's not good to get mullered in the dungeon, because if you do, you drop all your money. Oh, look, see, I've got no money. Oh, that's bad. That's really bad. We're really low on cash now. Terrible, terrible, terrible. I picked up a large shield in the stress of it all. So we'll sell that. See how much gold we lost, though. We lost virtually everything, so that wasn't good. Ogden. What am I supposed to be doing? Oh, I'm supposed to be... Oh, yeah. Supposed to be giving Tremaine the thing. Here we go. Look, you give Tremaine the Shadowfang.
Be praised. You found the cursed demon blade. Only its destruction can ensure the safety of us all.
There we go, and he touches it and he dies.
Must be destroyed.
And now I've got 2 Shadowfangs, which I don't want. I'll put these away for the time being. Yep, proceeds to stand in the middle of a massive demon gangbang. That's precisely what happened. I did just literally get gangbanged by a bunch of demons. So, well, you know, we had that going for us for a little bit, but I wasn't strong enough. I wasn't strong enough to resist what was going on around me. We're gonna have to drag this conversation out of the gutter before this stream gets like banned or something. I don't even know what the YouTube what other YouTube robots are going to get us. Maybe, can you, I know on Twitch you can like say this is an 18+ stream and then you can talk about whatever you want. Maybe we'll get departnetized from YouTube or whatever it is. Okay, right, this time we're going to go over here and we're not going to get killed. I'm going to try, you know what, I'm going to try and cast a spell. I'm going to try and cast the Guardian spell. Fire damage. Let's cast this. Let's see if this does anything. And if it doesn't, we're going to run away. That's the new plan. That's the new plan. Where it was round here, wasn't it? Yeah, it was just here. Okay, we're going to have to ease in here. See, the game still does kind of throw a curveball at you every now and again and just kills you. Wow, look at all... Wow, there's a lot of gold here. Okay, let's run. Let's run. Let's run. We can handle them if I'm on my own. Oh, yeah. That's bad. That's real bad. Okay, let's keep this like this. Oh, you know why? You know why this is? I think it's because I'm using the crap weapon rather than the good one. That guy's bad news. That guy's real bad news. I can't attack him. I've got to try and take down some of these other guys first. Oh no, that's a corner. That's not good. That's not good. That's not good. That's really not good. There's a lot of them, and they're really strong. Get out. Get out. Get out. Get out the way. Okay. Oh, no. Not another corner.
I can't get...
Oh, we're going to have to fight our way out then. Fine. Really backed myself into a corner here, quite literally as well. The problem is you can't barely hit them because they just wail on you. Like so. Taking down his minions though. Here we go, here we go, here we go. This was tough. If I make it out of here as well. Hope we do. Okay, okay. There's two of them, that's why. There's like two bosses. With Spinebender, the Mauler. That's quite apt. Jim Sterling information coming up in my bottom right hand corner. Now's not the time, man. Go away with your videos. Oh, there we go. So we did die, but we didn't die again. So there's that. That's going for us. That was fairly intense, but not too intense that we couldn't handle it. There we go. It's Spinebender was the problem. So let's get ourselves back over to here. And let's pick up the gold that we lost. Wherever it is. Where is it? Yeah, look, you can see how much. I mean, that's tons of gold. That is absolutely tons of gold. Pick it all up. Pick it all up. Pick it all up. Pick it all up. And that was pretty much my whole gold stash. Come on. Come on, just let's get all this gold. Let's get all this gold. Why won't he pick it up? I actually have to walk over it, that's why. Okay. Wow. Oh, this is boring and tedious. But at least we didn't die again, hey. Let's open this little chest. It's a buckler. Just what I want to see. It didn't help that I was on the really crappy sword either. And it didn't help that I was just being pummeled in a corner. Just getting circle jerked around. And we'll pick up the gold, pick up the gold, pick up the gold. And I'm anticipating that room over there being something hard to deal with. So let's deal with this and let's just recover for a second. Round 2, exactly. But we've won. We've whoa, that used up so much bloody stuff. My Guardian spell did nothing and didn't help us out at all. So there's always that. And we're going to need more health potions again. So I think what we'll do is we'll clear this level out and then we'll go back home again just to heal up. When you get down to hell, you really do need a lot more health. Quilted armor. Oh, there's a little bit of gold left there. Brilliant. Yeah, what we'll do is we'll clear out this level a little bit and then we'll go back home. What I want to try and do, we want to try and find the waypoint for this level because we're 2 levels down now. So we want to do that before we close off this game anyway. And let's destroy the barrels. And then we can at least clear that section. Then we'll have two more, what are they called? Quests. Because we've got Farnham's quest to deal with. Ow. Right in the face. We've got Farnham's quest to deal with. And we've got someone else's quest to deal with. Oh, there we go. Right, so we found the waypoint. That's first things first. That means we can get back to what do you call it quite easily. Back to Tristram quite easily, rather. There we go. And the other thing we need to do is maybe we'll see if I get enough time to complete that Farnham quest. We'll see. Ow, 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 ow. Champion Gold Vipers. Oh my good lord. Gonna get killed again here. That was unexpected. These champions are a nightmare to deal with. Wow. That was crazy. Let's have this gold. And Book of Dark Pack. Let's take that. How am I doing for cash anyway? Yeah, if we've got enough cash. Cash isn't a problem. But killing beasts is... I don't want to die again. If I can help it. So, if there's any more champions, we're going to have to exercise a bit of caution, I think. Would be a good idea. Bloody things. There we go. Let's have some of that. Skull cap. Don't want that. Ow, 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 ow. Everything in hell hurts you a lot, apparently. Die. And let's have a bit more healing. Oh, this is painful for the fingers. Really. There we go, right. I think we should probably go back home before we get killed. It's okay. We're doing okay for health. We'll be alright for a little bit longer, I think. Just a little bit longer before we have to go back to Tristram. A few more killers. Oh, okay, right. I don't fancy being in there. I'll open that, though. If we can get them one at a time, no problemo. Budro. Right. Everything does take a lot of damage, though. Yeah. It does take a lot of time to kill, rather, you know what I mean. There we go. Boom. Boom, boom, boom. Let's go and clear that area out now. Is there anything here? No. Decapitated body. And, yeah, just some gold. Thank you. They don't, I mean, this is the HD mod, obviously, so the graphics are done up, but some of the graphics leave something to be desired, don't they? How long will I be on for tonight? I am going to be streaming for probably about another half an hour, I reckon. Because I have got some dinner to be eating. And I'm going to take the dogs out tonight again. So yeah, I'm going to be on for, probably be on for another half an hour, 45 minutes, I reckon. Till we hit about 2 hours and a half, roughly. Are you about for a bit longer, or are you off, were you working tonight? Ow, ow, ow. What's the plan? Yeah, so I'll be streaming again tomorrow as well, about the same time, about 4 o'clock. 4 o'clock to about 7. Just anyone who's around, but I'm not going to. We won't finish up just yet. We'll carry on for about another half hour, 45 minutes roughly. I want to see if we can complete the other Farnham quest maybe, but we'll see how we go. Because we've also got. Let's have a look. Where's my quests? We've got Flesh Doom and Izzle to do, so they're both to be done. Night off. Fair enough, Ski. Yeah, no, I'll be about for another half hour, 45. So that's the planio. Anyway, but we need to go back to Tristram. Tristram is high on the priorities list at the moment because I'm getting my arse handed to me. I'm going to use up all of the health potions we've got first, though. I think we're over the worst of it in this level, potentially. I say that now, there'll just be something else lurking around this corner just to give me a headache. There we go. There we go. It's funny, we don't actually have a bath in my house. We've only got a shower because we've got 2 bathrooms, but they're both 2 small bathrooms. So until we extend upstairs, we won't have any baths. I don't mind. I never take baths anyway. Baths Baths are annoying for me. I don't want to sit in a bath, but Charlotte loves a bath, as I find most ladies like a bath. It's not a thing that I like to do, sit in the bath too much. So we're waiting until we extend upstairs to build a bath, to buy a bath, I guess you'd say. So I'm all right with just having showers, to be honest. No, this is another problem. More beasties. More bosses. Oh, no, we could hold out on this one. Oh, no. I've got into another situation where I can't attack anyone because I'm being wailed on. Okay, you're dead. Okay, you're dead. I'm down to, like, my last health potions on this side. Let's kill the minion. And then Fang Skin. That other guy's just chilling at the back like, oh, I don't want to die. Okay, I'm getting out of here. That's way too much. Whew. You can die as well. And you can die as well. And you can die as well. There we go. That's okay. That was another bit of death for you. Yeah, that's it. Baths. Baths are not for me. I'm not a bath man, but I can see why people do like baths. If I had a hot tub, I mean, yeah, I'd use that. That's different though. That's not really for getting clean in, is it? I guess it's just for chilling in. Hey, who knows? Maybe one day I could just convert one of my rooms and have a hot tub just to live the dream. You see that, like, what was that? It was a program where I know it was in the Metro the other day. Some like benefit scam family who'd built themselves a hot tub, but they built it in their extension, and it was just like a normal room with just like a plastic hot tub in it. So it wasn't particularly the nicest hot tub in the world. It wasn't done proper, you know. If you're going to do it, you need like a proper hot tub room. Like a tiled kind of, or even like a wooden sauna room, you know what I mean? Right, we're going to go back to Tristram now because I have not got enough health for this. Tristram, go. Boom. Yeah, I'm like 6'3", 6'4", so baths are not good for me either. That is also a problem. Baths are too big.
What ails you, my friend?
I mean, I'm too big for the bath, what am I saying? You know what I mean? So they're no good. No good. Hashtag no bath. And I need to identify these things. Oh, I don't. F1. Let's just see if, because I pressed F1, it might have just swapped out for the other thing. It probably has. I was trying to exit. Let's see if it has. Yeah, just in the middle of the stream, I changed. Yeah, there we go. We're back on F2. Don't worry. And let's see what we got. Some books. Havelock belt. Nope. No good. Bramble edge. No good. Nothing is good that I've got from here.
What can I do for you?
Trade. And put these here. We've got an elixir of strength as well, which is cool. I've swapped weapons again by accident. Didn't mean to do that. What I do with these books, I take them all to Adria basically. So they're all here, right? And then we do a run over to the witch's hut. So I'm using this one at the moment. I don't actually want that one. Let's swap that over for that one. There we go. Boom. And let's go back down. Let's go back down there and clear this out. Let's just clear it out quickly. Oh, I thought Wirt had a mission for me there. Mission, quest, that's what I mean. And hell level 14. So yeah, we're virtually at the end of this game. Nope, he's followed me here. And you know what? I'm going to drink that elixir of strength. It can give me a bit better attack. Vortex Lord. These guys really heal up very quickly by the looks of things. Yeah, see how fast his health is going up? It's just flying back up there. So they can be a real problem to deal with. There's a lot of them, which there are. There we go, you die. There's another elixir down there on the floor, which I want to get my hands on. So I've smacked him in the face a couple more times. Don't die. There we go. Okay, right. Now I need to turn control on because there's loads of stuff on the floor here. And Hunter's Bow. Elixir of Dexterity. Okay, we want that. That's what we're talking about. Where is it? There it is. Give it to me. Let me drink it. And let's have that. There's loads of... See, this is, if you don't have that control key on, you can lose stuff. See, there's loads of stuff down there. Missed it all. Let's just walk around and actually... Oh, my dogs are barking. Pud's barking at something. I'm just listening. I'm just listening in the background, don't worry. Just trying to find out what the noise is. Why is this guy standing still? Oh, there we go. I think it's dinner time for the dogs. I think Charlotte's feeding the dogs. That's what I think the noise is. That's why there's such a commotion going on. Yeah. That's what the noise is. Oh, he's drained all my mana. Where is that? Let's actually, for once, actually drink a mana potion. So... yeah, I'm not really going to carry around many of these because I just don't use them. I don't use magic. And here's some more gold. Yeah, what I mean to do is go down the other side. And have we picked everything up here? Yep, he's gone, decapitated man. And I think we just need to go down here and pick up the rest of the crud that is on the floor that I've left down here. I think we've got enough time to try and do that work level since we've found... what I'm supposed to find in this on this part. We'll try and open up the barrel bit thing and see what's going on in there. I'm anticipating it being quite hard. With this having dexterity, composite staff of chain lightning. See, that's quite good. With having this dexterity, oh, I've got strength as well. I haven't drunk the dexterity one, have I? Yeah, that is gonna basically what that'll do is give you. Better chance to hit dexterity, I think it does. So, yeah. Dinner time. What's this? Dinner time for your cats is fine. It's screaming and crying out. Yep, that's pretty much what we've got going on over here. We've got 4, 5, 6 dogs in the house. So there's always a lot of crying and yelping and shouting and barking and moaning about dinner. So yeah, I feel your pain. Yeah, I know. It becomes a cacophony of barking if we do that. So I generally just try and give them their dinner quick, and I have to put Nicholas outside after he's eaten his dinner, otherwise he poos his pants because he's a bit special in that respect. And Bun's still a baby, so she needs to go outside as well once she's had her dinner. Otherwise, she has a habit of weeing on the floor. So yeah, that's the joy of owning so many dogs. Okay, the cats you don't get that with so much. We used to have. Oh, you got British Shorthair, haven't you? That's what we were saying yesterday. We used to have Burmans. I used to have 2 Burman cats, Shintu and Lupin. They were nice. They were very nice. They're very good-looking cats, Burmans. What have we left to explore in this level then? Over here, I'm thinking. I reckon we could do with exploring this last little bit of here, and then we'll go down and. Oh, here we go. More idiots to deal with. It's definitely picked up a hell of a lot of stuff in here, though. We're probably going to need to go back to town in a minute. It's been wailed on again. So they stand just too far away for you to get. Full healing potion. Thank you. Oh, you got 4 cats, have you? Oh, I thought you just said you had 1. I see. Oh, I thought you just had 1. The 1 Mog. Oh, there's something here called a grand robe I've never seen here before. What the hell is a grand robe? It just looks like a normal robe. Throw that away. So have you got like a back door, or are you, what's the score? Have you got like a cat flap? Do they all live happily under one roof, or not so much? So we don't have the peaks with the French Bulldogs. They have to be separate because their French Bulldogs are a bit too boisterous for Pekingese. So half the house is like Peak, half the house is French Bulldog. Oh man, I see. So you got a full family out of one. And do they all like each other? Do they all get on with each other? or they fight with each other sometimes. You get Louis hates his son. He hates Nicholas. He doesn't like him. They don't fight all the time, but they do occasionally fight with each other, and you have to split them up and have them chill out, have them in separate rooms. But yeah, cats. I don't know. Cats can be quite territorial, can't they? Like, it's in there as well in the town. It's funny. There's a pet shop in town, and we walked past it yesterday, and he's got, no word of a lie, he's got about 20 or 30 cats that live in the here we go. That live in the pet shop. There are hundreds of them, like just all over the place. He has to feed them in a massive tray. You sometimes see them as you go past. They're like crawling all over the building. So that's quite cool. It's like one of those pet shops you go to as a kid that you would go back to because it's enjoyable. They get on well. They have separate areas of the house. Oh yeah, that's it. That's it. Like that's their zones. You know what I mean? Like cats are quite territorial.
I have no room.
Yeah, I didn't have enough room. I'm thinking we just use just use our spell to go back home. What do we got? Yeah, use that. Yeah, so there was another pet shop as well back in Burgessville. They used to have giant parrots, so they'd get them out and they'd to exercise them. Although there's just Tremaine's bones. Nice. To exercise them, they used to get him on the end of a broom and like swing him around in the air, like outside, like give him a bit of flight, and he'd like fly around and then come back to the broom. That's the good old days of pet shops, you know. I don't know, you got like pets at home and stuff, haven't you? So pet shops are kind of a thing of the past. The small ones. Oh, I see. You so you weren't your mind wasn't being numbed by Jake Paul. Jake Paul, be a maverick, bro. That's so tacky. That's not good.
Stay a while.
Maverick, bro. I heard someone said he's making something like, I think it was either like 10 grand or 10 or 100,000 per day on merch or something. It's crazy. Oh, laptop streaming on the laptop. I see. Wesker, Aggie, Little P. That's Nemesis. I see. Yeah, no, I know that. Yeah, I'm quoting Logan. Don't worry. I know H3H3. That's not Logan. Non-Logan. Non-Logan. What do I need to do? I need to go to the witch. I need to sell my stuff and we'll go to the witch. Right, we'll just do a quick witch run. And did I just identify them all? Yes, I think I did. So we've got long sword of disease. That's not good. Dread bow. It's not good. That's kids. Yeah, kids, eh? Damn kids. I don't know. I mean, it's funny. It's like the he doesn't want that. What a bastard. It's like yeah, YouTube is the new pop stars, isn't it? Really. So if you make it 10 grand a day, I mean, you could turn that down. Although I don't know, I've got this thing. I mean, I think art as an artist, you've got to give, or as like celebrity, you know, you've got to actually give something back that's worth something. You know, as an artist, you can't just be a celebrity for the sake of being a celebrity. I know it sounds a little bit like pretentious, but it's not. As an artist or as an entertainer, you've got to give value. Rather than just being a jackass rip-off, you know what I mean? I mean, I don't watch this stuff, but I can see why kids like it. But I think as an entertainer and as an artist or as someone who has the status of being kind of like being in that realm, you have to give something back that's worth something, you know? Like you have to have some kind of, not like talent, but you have to give something back that's worth it. You know what I mean? You see what I mean? Do you get my point? Not just running around screaming Maverick and being disrespectful to people. Oh my god! Come dine with me. Come dine with me. You know, It's funny. It's funny because it's not supposed to be a comedy series, is it? It's just supposed to be like people dining. But it's Thingy Lamb. Is it John Lamb? The guy who does the voices anyway. He's the main thing. I can't believe you get that over there in Finland. That's crazy. Do you get that over there? Do you stream it? Is it like a big thing over there? that makes me laugh. That makes me laugh that you got that over there in your country. That's great. That's great news to hear. And they're always at each other's necks. That you should watch the celebrity ones. Norway, sorry, well I say Finland. Man, this is what I mean. My memory for countries and names is really poor. Bloody too many countries, too many names. I need like a little list. Sorry. What's going on there? What's all the gold doing there? What we should do, what you should do is try and find the celebrity ones. Oh god, getting killed. What you should do is find the celebrity ones. There's a woman. Oh, I've just drunk the potion I didn't mean to drink. There's one with a woman who's on this program called How Clean Is Your House? Kim Woodburn. You want to find the one with her in it, right? Because what they do is they go to her house and she's a massive alcoholic. She spends the whole week just completely slaughtered, like completely fucking slaughtered, legless, pissed as a fart, right? And they go to her house to do the come dine with me thing, and it's not even her house, right? She's hired the house out for the show, for some odd reason. I don't know why. Maybe her house is a complete shithole. But anyway, she's hired out a house to do it, and she's hired all these topless men to walk around and like give people snacks and cheesy puff things as hors d'oeuvres because she can't cook for toffees, right? And she just gets steadily more drunk, more and more drunk. Oh, I've got messages from Facebook coming up about gigs and stuff from Daniel Barry Martin. What's going on basically is she just gets more and more pissed throughout the whole show. Her eyes are just like rolling back on her head basically, and she's supposed to cook them food, and she cooks them something like baked nachos in the oven with like pre-made chili, and it's just horrendous. Anyway, I'm not doing it justice. Look it up. You want to find the Kim Woodburn one. Yeah, you want to get some English TV. If I tell you what, if you like it, Einstein, we'll have to, when we do the videos, if you ever come over to England, we'll have a piss up and we'll watch it. We'll get wrecked and we'll watch it. I'll get the series for you. I'll burn it onto disc, or I'll buy it for you as a present for doing the videos. If you ever come to England, I'll buy you a series, or I'll buy you some series of Come Dine With Me as an English present, a cultural gift. That's my pledge for the videos. If you want them, that is. Actually, even if you don't want them, I'll buy them for you. You're not allowed to refuse this gift. It's a gift you can't refuse, okay? It's my friendship to you. And if you refuse it, you refuse my friendship and my love. Right, what do we got here? Capes, quilted armors. Yeah, nothing good. I got an itchy eye now. Wait there. This is real intense live action. I've just stuck my finger in my eye by accident as well. If I had a webcam, this would be entertaining stuff. I used to have the BBC Lifestyle Come Dine Me documentaries. Yeah, that's it. I mean, you can... BBC... Can you get the BBC iPlayer out there? Does that work? Does the BBC iPlayer work? I don't know how it works, whether the iPlayer will work in different countries or not. But BBC iPlayer is really good just for everything. Everything on the BBC is on there. Well, most things anyway, you know what I mean? You know what I mean? So yeah, to see if... Yeah, you got Netflix? You got Netflix? Oh, I've just gained a level. I am, you know what? I am supposed to be getting a camera. Let me just level up. I'll come back. Let's get some dexterity going up in here, vitality, and a bit more strength. Cool. Yeah, I am supposed to be. One of the documentaries was Four Crushed 4 crushed raw garlic cloves every day has the same effect as Viagra. It's, yeah, I mean, they do say raw garlic has medicinal qualities as well as sexy qualities. But not only that, it's supposed to be really good for you, raw garlic. I do like a bit of raw garlic, but it's not very good. It's a bit of a repellent for anyone you want to kiss, you know. It's quite strong. Yeah, I mean, that was going to be, oh, fuck it, why not? The surprise for Saturday was if my webcam has arrived by then, was I'm going to set it up and get it to work. So it'll be like a 6-hour live stream with a camera. So that'll be something I'm going to do Saturday. So yeah, tune in for live camera action. Not that kind either. Not that kind of live camera action. Tune in for, yeah, on Saturday I was going to set up the webcam and just do a bit of, because if I'm going to be doing streaming now, you know, I've got to get professional. Since we're 400 subscribers now, I mean, got to up my game, right? No, I was just for doing streaming. I'm going to be doing, like I said, I'm going to be doing a bit more streaming because YouTube's changed the hours that you have to get for monetization. So we will be to be doing, you know, it adds something to the stream, doesn't it? So we'll be doing that. We'll be getting it up. A bit like having 4 pieces of raw garlic and using the Viagra properties. We'll be getting it up. The camera, that is. Ah, pun, pun, pun. How punny. Anyway, you get what I mean, bruv. Enough with the penis puns, I think. I'm gonna be putting off my viewers. What are you saying? You were conducting a science experiment. What scientific experiment? Oh, they were. Oh, this documentary you're watching. Sorry, I thought you were conducting a scientific experiment with couples and raw garlic. I was going to say, that sounds like a dodgy experiment. Yeah, Channel 4. Yeah, it's on Channel 4. You want 4OD for that? Sorry, you want 4OD. But yeah, do you have Netflix, Einstein? Netflix, you might be able to get it on. The aroma. I'm not going to say that live in stream. You're just going to have to read that on the side. Anyone who's watching, you can read that comment, but I'm not going to read it out. This is an 18+ stream. Come Diamonds Channel 4, yeah, Channel 4. But yeah, if you've got 4OD might work. Right, I need to know how to open this. Well, something about a barrel. Oh, is there a barrel over here? That's opened this, but... see, I need to know what I need to do to get into this thing. And we won't be able to go very much further until we do find out. Oh, what's over here? There looks like there's something in this corner. Is it a fire? It is a fire. Okay. See, this is obviously the thing Farnham's talking about, a barrel and a key. But I can't get in here yet. I'm just going to mess around with this. Right, you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to look up. I'm not going to pretend like I know what I'm doing, because I don't know what I'm doing. This is an extra mission that I know nothing about. So, Izzle, the Fallen Angel. I'm just going to look this up. Just going to outright look it up on YouTube, mate. See what we have to do. I've got no time for these puzzles on the floor. I like a good puzzling games like Resident Evil, but I've no time for this puzzle. Is you the Fallen Angel? Let's see what we have to do with this. Belzebub. That will tell me. It's the Belzebub mod that I need to know about. So how on earth? I could have sworn we'd done it already though. Anyway, I'm just going to see if there's any. Maybe what am I supposed to do? I'm just seeing if there's a way of opening this. Bear with me, people, because it seems like there is a way in there. Oh no, it's a portal. Okay, so maybe it's not Izzle. Maybe it's Flesh Doom. Oh, I tell you what, it could be Flesh Doom. But I have to have the sword with me, maybe. Let's just check it out. Like I say, this is live. This is live, and I'm not going to pretend like I'm going to read a Not gonna read a thingy. Oh, hang on. I do have Netflix. Oh, it's not the... Yeah, you know what? It's funny. Netflix, in different countries, Netflix is different, right? Because when I was in Italy, when we were in Italy just recently... not recently, last year. What am I talking about? When we were in Italy, it was... the Netflix was different over there. We got to see things like Idiot Abroad and stuff. Which you didn't get to see in... we didn't get to see in England, basically. So how the hell do you actually open this? How the hell do you get to go to do... I wanted to go and do Flesh Doom, but this guy isn't... This video isn't showing me how to do Flesh Doom. Flesh Doom. Flesh Doom. Let's have a look. Oh, there's a video here. Maybe this... Oh, it's... it's this dude. Okay, so... Okay, so I want to be... I'm just having a look. Just seeing what we have to do now. This guy's using a sorcerer as well. I'll read these comments in a second. I'm just going to heal up and find out what's going on with this. Otherwise, it'd be a pretty boring video if I was just stood around not knowing what I'm doing, you know what I mean? Oh, here we go. Right, I've found it. So, looks like you need to have the sword with you, potentially. Oh, no, it's another one of these stupid puzzles. Wait there. Wait there. Wait there. Right, so you go here. Right, let's go and get the sword anyway. It's a stupid puzzle. Stupid puzzle. Q. And let's cast this. Sorry. Right, let's go back to chat. Sorry, people. I was just seeing what's going on. And so I need to get Flesh Doom first of all. So I'll take both my Flesh Dooms with me. Boom. And boom. Only one of these is going to get destroyed, but... And did I identify this? Let's just do this.
Hello, my friend.
I don't know how on earth you're supposed to know which ones to walk on. You know, it's a bit too cryptic. I like cryptic kind of...
Well, what can I do for you?
Cryptic... What do you call them? Cryptic bullshit things. Like in Silent Hill 3, I love all that. But this is a bit too cryptic for anyone to know. Anyway, what's going on? It already isn't the best tasting stand garlic. Clarify what's going to read out loud on stream. No. Mostly things. See, I was gonna fall for that silly trick, but I did not. I'm too far behind. Let me read these comments. Hang on. Two separate ones. Okay, it's garlic. Yeah, see, I'm not gonna read that bit. Diets, aromas, ladies. That's pleasant. Fruit-based diet, yeah. They say pineapple. You know, pineapple's supposed to be the one, isn't it? Fruit-based, yeah. It's pineapple juice. Oh, it's Slippery Fish. I can read your comment, mate. That's fine. That's the kind of comment I can read. TV signals, BBC Lifestyle, come down in MasterChef. Ah, there we go, MasterChef. Now we're back down. We're back to. We're caught up. We're all caught up with the comments. Ogden wants to follow me to hell. Apparently, come on. Oh, you spineless little pussy. Right now, while we're at it, let's see what's going on here. I need to find out what I need to do with this. So we go and we walk on it and we open the lever. All right, I'll have mine later. We go and we open this. Tread on that. Tread on this. Tread on that. Okay, it didn't work, did it? I'm just looking at the video now. 1, 2. Oh, this is complicated. Okay, so we come off here, go over here, we walk over this, do that, then we do this one, then we do this one. There we go, and then we do that. See, how, I don't know where on earth it said that to do that. I don't know where on earth I'm supposed to find out how to do that. So what am I doing now? Here we go. We're going down. Okay.
It's hot down here.
Let me know if you don't want to tell you about the... No, you can... No, man, you can tell me. I'm not going to read it out. I'm just not going to read it. Because YouTube can't... I don't know. Can YouTube penalize us for saying... For the comments? I don't know. I don't care, to be honest. You go ahead. You go ahead and talk about your documentary on baby beans. I could... what you want to get yourself hold of as well is Roger's Profanosaurus. If anyone's a fan of Viz, like he's got what's called a Profanosaurus. It's brilliant. It's what you imagine, like a thesaurus, but for profanities. So it's got loads of extra words and things in there for. Jesus, I'm dying bad here. It's got loads of extra words and things in there for rude words. That's what I'm trying to say. Yeah, check out Roger's Profanosaurus. I don't want to die here, but this guy's pretty hard. Ow, ow, ow. These guys are nuts. I should have stocked up before I came down here. No, I think I'm going to die if I'm not careful. I just need to get rid of a couple of his minions before. Yeah, like this Balrog guy and this guy as well. Let's get rid of him and then we'll go home because we're out of potions pretty much. Oh look, with this belt, this belt is really good because you can store a lot of crap in it. Oh, do I take him on? Do I not? No, I don't take him on. We go home until we're stocked up because we will die. Anyway. I'm just going to read this in my head. And I'm going to nod along. I'm loving the again the Profanosaurus would come into good use here. We'll keep this one for posterity. The comments. Hey Mark, what do you think this kind of comment would go down very well on a Roblox stream? Like our good friend Kevnads. Do you think this kind of commentary? Do you think this kind of commentary would go down well there? I was thinking earlier about your comment about what you said about Roblox was hilarious. Like I was like, oh yeah, Roblox isn't really for me, and you were like, it isn't for anyone, dude. I was laughing about that today. If you're still here, Mark. That was a good joke that I laughed at. That was the power of that's the power of your comedy. I like that you're quite dry. You know what I mean? Your comedy's quite dry, which I find is an unusual thing in American comedy. Is usually quite on the nose. Not to generalize, but most Americans I've met, their comedy isn't that subtle. So your comedy is closer to the old English style that I prefer. Of being very dry, so top props. Anyway, where the hell are we? We're supposed to come down here and destroy this thing, but I've already used up loads of potions. Yeah, only one way to find out, right? I know. Maybe we should do some Roblox. MVO, you still here, my friend, Mike? I know you tried out Fortnite, didn't you? But have you tried out? Ow, these guys are. Obsidian Founder, they're causing me a headache. Did you try out Roblox at all? Cannibalism. Keeping it in the family. Short stuff of healing. That would... You know, I'm just going to use that quickly while we're here. Oh, I can't use it because I haven't got enough magic. Well, that's annoying. Okay, let's just throw that away then. With this stuff on, I can use it, but without this stuff, I can't.
I can't use this.
No, see, I can't use it. Okay, just gonna chuck it then. Just gonna chuck it. We'll keep that. And oh Jesus, look how many bloody potions I've had to use already. What a nightmare. Nightmare. And let's just keep going. What we'll do is we'll do this level until we finish this part, and then we'll call it a day, because we'll probably be about 7 o'clock roughly then. But this is a good stream. This has been a good laugh today so far, and I hope everyone's enjoying the chat, because it's been a good chat. Oh, ow! That's like a little fire hole. When I stand on it, it kills me. That's not pleasant. I didn't want that to happen. Well, I had to go and do it again just to check. Yeah, we'll carry on. We'll carry on until we finish this. Temporarily increases strength. Okay. We'll carry on until we finish this level. This part of it, anyway. I don't want to go over there. So we've killed one of the bosses. But I think there's another one over there. I'm kind of feeling like going home already. Oh, they've opened the door. Balrogs as well. That's straight out of Tolkien, isn't it? Ow! A Hellsmith. Brilliant. It's right in the face. Get out of the way, you chubby bastard. That's the actual Balrogs. These are like the other ones from the other level, but on steroids, basically. So they've opened this door, so we might as well go down there in a minute. The Obsidian Founder has just stumbled in here and opened the door as well. We're definitely not short of cash. I'm going to close this. Thank you. We're definitely not short of cash. I can say that much. Some good bants. It's been the Archbishop of Bantambury here today, hasn't it? Lots of bants going on. That's lads chat. Archbishop of Bantambury. Deep in the recess of my chavvy mind, I pull that one out for you. There's another fire hole. Don't want to walk over it. Oh, a Gothic plate. That's probably better than mine. Oh, let's see, it doesn't hurt the enemies walking on their stupid fire hole. And now my health is over the fire. I can't tell how much health I have. There we go. And let's check out the amulet. Let's walk over it. There we go. I think you kind of have to walk over it to what do you call it? To trigger something. You know what I mean? I'm sure that you do. Look, there's another one over here. If I don't have to do that, it's foolish, but I think you do have to do it. I've got a feeling that you do it. It's the kind of game where you have to do stuff like that. Just go with me on this one. I think I do have to, okay? I'm picking up all these scrolls and I don't want them. Get out of the way. And this level is massive. Oh, I haven't got much health left. Run over the fire. Heal yourself. If you don't have to do that, then I'm going to look stupid. But it doesn't matter, because I've got a feeling you do. Oh, this level is huge. Alright, let's kill him. Ow, where's my healing stuff? Oh, let's run away. It's too many people. Too many people to deal with. Asked Reddit. Well, you asked Reddit earlier. Sorry, I asked a Reddit. You asked Reddit earlier. I'm just trying to read and run away. Vegan owners feed their dogs. You know, there was that's funny you should mention that. Actually, there was an article on what vegans feed their dogs, and there was that guy who was like saying that his dog loves vegan food, and he doesn't feed him any meat products, and that's a terrible thing to do to a dog. You have to feed dogs' anatomy and their digestion. They need meat to survive, and anyone who says differently is an imbecile. Because Charlotte works for the Kennel Club of England. She knows her stuff. She works with all the scientists and the geneticists, and she knows a lot about dogs. Basically, she's worked them all her life, and it's a terrible thing to do to not feed your dog meat, because if you can't face feeding your dog meat or your cat meat, then you shouldn't have a cat or a dog, basically. And anyone who thinks differently is a fool. But yeah. What's everyone talking about? Born and raised in Whitehawk. Yeah, we come from Burgess Hill, so I feel you on that front. It's one of the little stops on the line to London that you just never get off at, Burgess Hill. So yeah, I know Whitehawk as well. Whitehawk's a cool place, but it's a little bit dodgy, innit? Well, I quite like Whitehawk. Getting on the London Road, the train line that goes down there. What's that train line called? The London Road station, you know. What we going? What we're going? We're gonna have. We all have an argument about dog food now. Is that what we're saying? Hang on. Born and raised in Whitehawk. Cricket's cats sound like a frog saying. Sound like a frog saying Reddit. Oh. Animal abuse. Dogs love any food. Yeah, that's it. If you give them meat... Hang on. One, if you give them meat-based food, you're contributing to the evil industry that you're basically fighting by going vegan. How ethical is it to force a plant diet? 3, veganism is all about everything being natural and messing with nature. What about pets being bred by humans for aesthetics and the like? Yeah, I mean, there is that argument. The problem is, though, that with dogs, they've been bred... Are you vegan? Are you vegan, Bastos? The problem is with dogs is they're already a species that have been bred by humans. So there is no way to get around that. I mean, you can't really avoid the situation we're in, essentially, with dogs. But I don't really agree with designing dogs yourself, you know. Getting onto the big talk now. Getting onto the big talks, are we? Yeah, designing dogs for there's like people who breed dogs that are called teacup dogs, right? Because we're big advocates of healthy dogs. We know this is something I'm a firm believer of, and that I got into with Charlotte really because she breeds dogs. But people, when you say you breed dogs, people have a very skewed view of it, right? Because they think, oh, dog breeders, they're all terrible. They're breeding them just because they want them to look nice, and they're breeding them just for certain traits. And that's completely why you shouldn't be breeding dogs. This is what she fights against all the time, right? It's for health. You should be breeding for health, right? Some people who breed just for the looks of dogs, that's a really bad thing. There's a lot of like unscrupulous breeders who do that, and you can't get them health registered if you do that. That's what the Kennel Club, they won't register these dogs. So that's the whole thing. It's supposed to be for health. You have to breed for health, you know? That's my stance. Gonna eat a meat dinner. What are you having? Anything good? I'm having fish. So what's that, pescatarian? So yeah. That's it. Yeah, it's you got to breed for health. You shouldn't be breeding for anything but health. That's it. But I was exactly the same when Charlotte said she was a dog breeder. I didn't know about dog breeds and what they're for and what uses they have. A lot of dogs have a use, like working dogs, you know. Oh god, I could talk for ages about dogs and breeding dogs. Dogs and music and live gigs and stuff like that. That's my forte, you know. But yeah, like I'll stop talking about dogs now because it's probably boring everyone. But there's like you know, dogs have uses. There's like working breeds, and I told you we would have to tread on those things because it's opening different parts of the level. Anyway, that's what I'm saying. Oh, I'm gonna get killed. I haven't been paying any attention to what's been going on here. Spells. Go home. Go home before we die. Thank you. We'll complete this out. We'll finish this out. Ah, Cane Corso. Cane Corsos are big dogs. Oh, whale meat. Yeah, Cane Corsos are they are Italian breed. They're I can't remember what group they're from. Molasses. They're very, very big. They're very dangerous dogs, actually. Cane Corsos, one of the most dangerous breeds, if not the most. They have them in. I used to know a mate of mine used to breed them. He was one of the only breeders in the UK of Cane Corsos, and he had a big kennel of them, and they used them on Game of Thrones. And he said that you know, you really have to keep them in kennels. They're really big dogs, and they're really dangerous. Well, they can be dangerous. You know, not all of them are dangerous. Obviously, but they're in a pack. They're quite dangerous dogs. and there's a Cane Corso in Harry Potter as well. So yeah, I know the breed. Kind of fallen into not only dogs and dog breeds, but just knowing about them. I find it an interesting subject. Oh, thank you. I'm glad. I'm glad you enjoying the voice. That's it. I do well with the singing and the vocals because it's again, it's quite an interesting, not an interesting voice. I mean, it's a recognisable voice. Sorry. So that's why it's good for the band. So what have we got going on here? 58 armor class, 57. That's not better than that. Let's chuck that. I'm kind of looking at these amulets. It's not as good as that amulet, so we're going to chuck that as well. What about that ring? Chance to hit, strength, -3 from them. 5 to all attributes. I'm going to keep that. I don't really want it, but Iron Amulet of Balance. Don't want that. And we'll chuck that over there. If I was a dog, what dog would I be, you say, Mark? I don't know. I've always liked Pharaoh Hounds. I mean, a Pharaoh Hound is something we're looking at the moment. I do like Pharaoh Hounds. I also like English Bull Terriers as well. Like the ones that have the big kind of shark heads. English Bull Terriers I like. And I like... What was the other dog I just said? Pharaoh Hounds and Ibethan Hounds. They're really cool breeds. Really nice breeds. We go and do this thing called Discover Dogs. Where it's a big exhibition for all the dog breeds that are in England, in the world basically, and you go there and it's a really cool event in London, and we go there with the Pekingese. We go and do the Pekingese stall, and every dog breed there is that you can think of is there basically, and you can go and discover the dogs basically. You go there and talk to the breeders and find out if that dog would be for you. So this is what I mean. It's about being a responsible dog owner as well, and being a responsible dog breeder, you know. They'll tell you the problems with the breed, and they'll say that, like, if they're responsible dog owners and breeders, they'll tell you, oh, this is, you know, don't get them if you haven't got enough time for them, and the general things. I mean, I could give you a rundown of the Pekingese and French Bulldogs easily. Cane Corso temperament, trainable, reserved, quiet, stable, even-tempered, calm. I mean, Cane Corso, it's my mate who breeds Cane Corsos would tell you different. But that's not to say Cane Corsos are a bad breed to have. That's not what I'm trying to say. But they are a breed that are a specialist breed. You know, they're a big dog, and they can be quite aggressive. The Italians use them as guard dogs, like mafiosos have them. Because they're very, very powerful, but they are a nice dog. You know, that's not to say, like I say, I'm not trying to say that you shouldn't get one. I'm not trying to say that they are aggressive and bad. I'm just saying they can be. Is all I'm saying. Like they're the kind of dog that if it went for you, you wouldn't be able to get it off you. A lot of dogs are like that. If they go for you, the bigger breeds, like if they go for you, can't get them off you, kind of thing. Huskies can be a bit of a problem as well. Again, Shark knows somebody who had a husky that. They can go a bit stir crazy, and they really need to be walked for miles and miles each day. Really, they're a working breed. They need to be walked. They're meant for pulling sleds, and they go a bit mad if they don't get the exercise they need. I used to know a guy who used to go out with his husky, and he used to pull him around on his skateboard like a sled. That was cool. Yeah, that's the kind of thing that they need. They need that kind of exercise. Jin the Sharp. I'm gonna have to get out of here before we die. But yeah, it's a good conversation. Hang on, there's lots going on. There's lots going on. There's lots of conversation here. Hang on, I'm gonna try and get over here. I'd be an Irish wolfhound. You'd be one, or I'd be one, or I'd be an Irish wolfhound, a naked Irish wolfhound. A naked one without a beard. You know, my granddad had like an Irish wolfhound. There's a picture of Charlotte with an Irish wolfhound as well. He's a behemoth, this guy, apparently. They're really nice dogs, actually, but they don't live very long, Irish wolfhounds, because they're so big. There's too much strain on their heart. Yeah, I'm going to get killed by a hellsmith in a minute. Yeah, they don't live all that long. Because they're so big. It's quite a lot of stress on their body. Oh man, this guy's just taking forever to kill. He's going to use up all of my potions. He doesn't seem to be losing any health either. Look, if you... Oh, he is. Oh, he is. Sorry, it's just because his health meter is in the... You see it's in the fire, so we can barely see it. This guy really is a behemoth. Jesus, and he's dead. And he gives me nothing. He just uses all my stuff. What a waste, man. Alright, I throw that away. And I throw that away. Scroll of Warp. I can read that. Let's read it. No, it did nothing. Brilliant. Brilliant. That's why I don't do spells. Cat on the keyboard. People need to know what they're getting into, and dog is not a proper sideshow. You be the one. Yeah, that's it. Who's been drinking the pineapple juice? Are we talking about me here? Yeah, it's it. You got to know what you got to know what you're getting into with dogs. I've kind of fallen into being like a spokesman for dogs, I guess, by default, because I live with a lot of dogs. So there you go. That's the news. Ow. What dog would you be, Mark? And what dog would everyone be, I guess? What are you thinking, Ice Time? I think, because you've got quite a full beard, like, it's not Great Dane, it's, what are they called? The dogs that like what a mess. You've got quite a lot of hair, so you'd be like a, let me check it out. What a Mess is a great children's book. It's about about an Afghan hound. There you go. You'd be an Afghan hound because you have more hair, I think. I'll be a little bitch. Nah, I don't know. You'd be one. I'd be a bald. What did you say? Bald wolfhound, Irish wolfhound. There we go. Yeah. I'd take that. I'd take that as a backhanded compliment. I don't know what I'd be. I don't think I'd be a dog. Let me just. I'm gonna die again in a minute if I don't go home. Let me just go home. This is taking longer than expected, but yeah. It doesn't matter. Akita, yeah, Akita's a nice dog. Akita's Japanese, and they're short-haired with like a curly tail. Akita Ibu. I can't remember. There's a couple of breeds. There's a couple of the Japanese breeds like that. I can't remember the other. The other breeds that are like that. Shiba Itsu. I can't remember the names off the top of my head, but yeah, I do know the ones, and I do know the Akita. Welsh Corgi, yeah, Welsh Corgis are nice dogs. Are you thinking of getting a dog then? Bastos, Einstein, are you thinking of getting yourself one, or? I mean, a Kenny Corso.
Hello, my friend. Stay a while and listen.
Or any dog in general. Are you thinking of getting one? What we've got here, sell that and sell that. Okay, where is Griswold? Yeah, Welsh Corgis are nice dogs.
Well, what can I do for you?
Let's chuck that in there and chuck that in there. An otter. That's an interesting choice. Why an otter? So you can like get the shellfish and smash them. They're quite smart, otters. They get rocks. What they do is they'll get like a rock on. They'll pick up a rock from the side of the river or the bottom of the river, and they'll put it on their stomach, and then they'll use it to crack open shellfish. So they're smart ones. Old otters. otters. Do you have any animals, Einstein? Out of interest. Traumatizing. Okay, that's just gone around and closed up all of the chests again. I know what that one does. There's lots of scrolls down here, but I'm not going to use any of them because they're pants and I don't like the magic. Oh, there's a nice axe there for me to have. I'll take that. This is a really painful level, this one. It's kind of like a test of endurance by the looks of things. And I know you've got a cat, haven't you, Mark? You've got a cat. So we're all... Oh, no worries, man. So we're all animal owners then, are we? I know Mark's got a cat. I know Vicky's got some cats. you got like 10 questions to answer now, mate. It's the way it goes. Here we go. I never know if someone's still in the stream or not. Okay. Oh yeah. I know what you mean. Busy texting. Pineapple farm. You'd be quite popular with the ladies, I guess, if you owned a pineapple farm. From your earlier conversation. Composite bow. What do we got here? Longbow. Yeah, let's take all this crap. Don't want that. So you text your sister back how many pets you had.
Where would I put this?
Okay, we don't have room for anything apparently. This is not enough room for stuff. We don't need to go back home though yet, so we're just gonna crack on. I have no animals. Want a dog? Getting a dog. Yeah, go for it, man. I say get a dog. I need to head off. Oh, right, no worries, Vicky. Nice to see you. Cheers for joining this stream. It's enjoyable contributions. Enjoying your contribution to the stream. And might catch you later in the week. Cool, good to see you. And John, you got 2 cats. Nice. What kind of cats you got? Are they just moggies, or are they specialist cats? Are they a pedigree cat at all, or just normal mogs? What's their names? I do like cats. Because we've got so many dogs though, we haven't got any cats anymore. But I do like cats. Like I say, I wouldn't mind getting some more Burmans again at some point. Call them Mulder and Scully, but we've already got Fox. Get off! I'm standing on the thing. Oh dear, there's lots of... I didn't need to go home yet, but now we do, because there's lots of murder and death going on. Obsidian, Balrog, right in the face. Thank you. Let's have a read. Let's have a catch up. I'm told I can be an animal. You've been told you can be an... Oh, right. Oh. I see. So you texted that. All right. Oh, Warhammer. I haven't seen one of those for ages. And... yeah, no worries. Cheers for stopping by. You've made the stream amusing as well. So, good having you. Inventory. Oh, I need to go back home in a minute. Save a horse, ride a cowboy. Is that a classic American saying? That seems like one of those bumper stickers, you know, you get in America. Or you get bumper stickers everywhere. You know what I mean? It seems like a bumper sticker. I like it. Save a horse, ride a cowboy. No, I don't think that was a very convincing. That's supposed to be a Southern American accent. I don't know what I was going for there, to be honest. Scroll of God. You know what? I'm going to read... oh, I can't even read it. I wanted the Scroll of Golem, or Gollum, because it basically gets you someone to go around the dungeon with and kills people. This level is never ending. It's another one of those massive levels. Yeah, what's your cat's names, John? What are they called? Was ist das Name? There's the English classic Tale of the Cat, Mog the Cat. It's in Moggy. That was a classic children's book, Mog the Cat. Remember that? Oh bloody hell! Almost died again. I'm going to need to pay close attention to my health. I hope this level just doesn't keep getting repopulated with beasties. Oh man, getting walloped here. Oh dear. So far so good though, I mean. Jeez. We're really going to have to keep an eye on this health meter. With these guys, you really just want to be keep running and attacking by the looks of things. This is real carpal tunnel for the fingers. Okay, keep going since we've got these bonuses on the go at the moment. Oh, don't have room. I just healed myself up for no reason. Alright, once I finish killing these guys, I'll read out the comments and see what's going down. So we will be making this a bit more like getting the streaming a little bit more professional, obviously. With gee, what am I doing? I'm just standing still. With getting another, I'll get another monitor in, and we'll have the webcam and stuff. So that'll be fun. What am I doing? What am I doing? Standing here. Ow! 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 This is never. It's like a never-ending supply of enemies. Come on. This has definitely been very good for healing, not healing up, for training up, but now we've literally got nothing left. Okay, let's see. So we've got everything we can. Let's cast this and go home. Woo! Okay, what's going on? Female, rosy and black. Oh, okay. A public live stream. Public live streams. What do you mean? Like doing gigs and stuff, live streams. Is that what you mean? Public live stream. Was ist das? Oh, right. So like play a so we'd be playing this and like ask people what we should be doing, like who should be attacking, etc., etc. Is that what you mean? In real life. Oh. Oh no, that could go terribly wrong. Judging by the comments and the general flow of our chit chat, we could get into a lot of trouble, and I could end up being arrested if we did that. But maybe we should do it like everyone. We're all streaming at the same time, but we all get to control what the other person's doing. So like six-way stream. Go to Tesco's. Oh, see, I couldn't do it. I couldn't even do it. Couldn't do the Tesco's. Let's sell some shit. Two-handed axe. See, we're getting nothing good out of this at the moment. That bow is kind of good. So nothing's beating the weapons I got though. So back down to hell again. Yeah. I know, right? What could go wrong? What could possibly go wrong? I will be doing some like one-off streams though, definitely. Like I say, we'll do a streaming and drinking thing. Maybe we'll do a 500 subscriber live stream as well, something, not just for streaming videos. We'll do like a live. I tell you what we'll do. We could do like a live. Does anyone watch Blame Society films at all? With Hal Thompson. Like, I love Hal Thompson. That's a really hilarious sketch they have. They did like a live stream where you could like phone in. They did it for charity, or it wouldn't be phoning in. You know what I mean? It would be live streaming, and the comments would come up, and what you do is you could get people to donate to drink certain drinks, etc. Things like that. You know, we could do things like that, but it wouldn't necessarily have to be donate, obviously, unless we're doing a charity stream or something. Or I could link it into Patreon or something. I don't know. We could figure something like that out. That would be cool, because I'm not gonna drink myself into a stupor if there's no cause. It wouldn't make great viewing TV, would it? So we'll have to figure something out like that. That would be cool. I think we could do something like that. I'd have to get creative. I'd have to think. I'd have to think of something good for the 500. Recipe, Disciples Amulet. Okay, what's that? And we've got another scimitar. Brilliant. Nothing. Nothing. What's going on? 6 in real life streams. Yeah, that's what I mean. Before. Yeah, losing monetization. It's the way it's going. We're all becoming unpartnered. That's it. That's what I'm thinking. That's what they did. Oh, this guy. Hephaesto the Armourer. Jeez. Oh, he's just vomited on me. That's why my health is going down so much. Okay. Okay, this is bad. This guy is probably the worst guy I've faced so far. But he does go down fairly easily if you get him. You got to move away from his vomit patch though. Jesus Christ! This guy is. There we go. Got the Hellforge hammer. So he was obviously some big deal in hell, because he was probably the hardest guy to kill so far. Okay, let's get rid of these guys. Let's get rid of these guys. Okay, the Hellforge hammer. That sounds.
I'd have to equip that.
I'd have to equip that. Okay. Book of Sacrifice, full healing, and an axe.
No room.
Got no room. So the Hellforge hammer. Ooh. So we can equip that. Oh, does that mean I can attack people with it? Ah, that looks pretty cool. I tend to check out new subscribers' channels and watch a live stream the other day. Steve's vlogs. He got $175 having a swig of some mild hot sauce. Ah. How? How does that happen? I mean, it's crazy that people pay for this stuff, isn't it? I mean, I'm not knocking it. If people want to pay me to take a swig of hot sauce that much money, I'd bloody do it. But it's crazy, isn't it? It's crazy. How did he do that? Did he like set up a stream and then have people donate or something? That's mad, isn't it? It's pretty mad. That is pretty mad. Okay. Who turned down that cash though, right? Okay, so it looks like we found our way to where we're supposed to be in this level, because this is all the good stuff. This looks like the Hellforge. Okay, and this is where we're supposed to get rid of the okay, that hammer is crap. We're not going to beat people up with it. It doesn't really work as a weapon. It just works as something to have. Oh, don't kill me. Okay, it's obviously not meant for doing anything apart from what it's supposed to be done with, so let's not do that with that. That's what I'm saying. How many subscribers has he got out of interest that have paid him all that cash? How did he how many subscribers, sorry, has he got on his on this channel that gave him that donated rather all that money to drink that? Actually, his daughter was in the background trying really hard to get some attention from her dad. Talking about the hot sauce on her sandwich. So right. Yeah, a good joke. That's the kind of joke I like. Jokes that end with people being burnt in the mouth.
Where would I put this?
Let's kill this guy and let's kill this guy. Right, we're gonna go back to Tristram because I need some to sell some of these things that we picked up. I've got a feeling those holes in the ground I wasn't supposed to tread on now because it hasn't made any difference to this level. One of his subscribers donated $50 and $100. Oh man, that's crazy, isn't it? That's mad. I mean, we're all in the struggle, right? So I don't expect anyone to donate that kind of cash, but it seems to be like that's the thing people are going for more these days than Patreon, is just giving people cash over the internet, right? It's crazy. It's crazy. Kids these days, crazy people. It's because I look at some of the other streams, even just I don't understand it. Like just some of the streams people are doing, that it's just like kids are just donating like 35 quid, 40 quid, 50 quid, just just for people who are playing, like, not even doing anything on the games, just because they're playing it. I don't understand how it works. It's mad, eh?
Hello, my friend.
You got 400 in donations. Is that for charity or just in general? Maybe. What am I doing wrong? I don't actually have any like links, etc. for payment for stuff like that. But was that for charity or was that just on the channel? I'd be interested to know. Do you how do you fund it then? Do you have yourself like a oh, for a cause? Okay. Oh, I see. Right. I was going to say, do you have yourself like links, like your PayPal donation links and stuff? I've got one person who pays me $1 each month for my Patreon, which you know, I mean, Patreon's quite a good one because you can actually give stuff back. I mean, well, shameless self-promotion, why not? There, check out, if anyone wants to check out my Patreon, do so. I've got stuff on there but I think Patreon's a good one because you can put like extras and things on there, you know what I mean? Rather than just, I feel it's a bit like, it's a little bit kind of gauche, you know, to be like, oh, here you go, here's a link, just give me money. At least with Patreon things, you can put a bit more into it, you know what I mean? Like, not saying obviously for your cause for getting a new drone, obviously, you know, that adds to the channel, you know what I mean? That's a good thing to have because it furthers, you know, people can see more footage. But you know what I mean? If you just got a link that's just like pay me, it's a little bit, I don't know, I personally wouldn't pay anyone just to play games, but that's just me. Cool. So I've got a mace. What do I give back? Oh, loads of stuff. It depends what your channel does, you know what I mean? For me, I do extra footage. I do GIF gallery, which is all the GIFs I use that I don't have up live. I have them all in a separate gallery for subscribers. I do LetemcomeInit stickers, Sweet Johnny stickers, bumper packs of other stickers, your own personal odes, loads of stuff. There's loads of different categories. But some people don't even bother with that on there. They're just like, oh, here's my extra tier. You know, you can pay me £50 and you're like, they have like, they call people different things like pay £50 and you're in the warrior tier. All you get is the fact that you're called a warrior. You know what I mean? At least with the tier system, I try and put a bit more into it than just giving someone a name, you know what I mean? That's it. It's totally down to the channel, though. You know what I mean? You want to give stuff back that's relevant to your channel, or that's relevant to your personality and your whatever you do on the channel. Do you know what I mean? It has to be done properly. That's just my opinion, though. You know, if you can get like 50 quid for doing nothing, then more power to you. Because if anyone can get that, I don't mean you, Einstein. But yeah, I mean, who turned that down, right? What, is that your drone you're talking about? Oh, it's just been burnt. Burnt up the ass. So I'm just going to clear out this level now, and then we'll go back to Tristram. And then we should be in a better position to wrap this up, because we've virtually finished this now. Our maker support, yeah? It's tough. It's tough with YouTube, because the only place you can link that is on your page and in your videos, and then at the end, obviously. And quite a lot of people don't stick around to the end, obviously, do they? So it's tough. I mean, YouTube, you know, the ship kind of sailed a while ago with that, didn't it? But yeah, for different things, I'll have to, like I say, with the funding and things, I'm not very clued up on it, to be honest. So I'll have to you have to send us a link to that. Is this the one you go with? Green Bay Wacky. Okay, is that the geezer you're talking about? The guy you're talking about with the stream? Yeah, it seems like there's other ways. You know, there's other ways of funding things. But like I say, so of course all the chests are closed because that thing, the shrine closed it, didn't it? Green Bay Wacky. Yeah, is that? I guess that must be the streamer you're talking about. Twitch streams is a whole nother barrel of fish, isn't it, eh? Alright, let's finish this off. I think there's a few more geezers up here to kill. Oh yeah, I didn't finish off this corner bit either, did I? Or did I? Is this just a wall? Let's have a look. Bada bing, bada boom. No, it looks like that's... What's that? Why is it? Oh, it's a little wall piece. Okay, that's fine. Yeah, I'll check him out, man. I'll see what the score is. Oh wow, this has been a good stream so far. This has been like it's just checking out. It's almost like a 3-hour stream. We've been hammering this out, lads and ladettes, lasses, laddies. Ah, the mouse is getting a bit stuck now as well. No, that didn't sound good. Oh wow, Brutalis, yeah, that's his name. This he's taking a long time to get rid of. Just trying to keep my health up here because I don't like the taste of death. He's really taking a beating, this guy. There seems to be kind of like 4 or 5 different guardians placed around the level, and they each use up a whole belt's worth of health potions. He's going to go down now, though. Ah, die. He just dropped a load of gold, which was nothing. Thousands of people watching each other, subscribing, donating to each other. Yeah, I know, it's the future. Well, not the future, innit? It's the modern. This is the main media source, right? It's this is where it's at. There's never been anything, as far as I can think of, like back in my past, where that was a thing. You know, like not only live streaming, but well, you'd have those like call-ins, wouldn't you, on programs like when they're trying to raise money and stuff like that. But this is all in the people's hands, isn't it? So it's strange. I don't understand it. Yeah. Oh, what? So all these streamers you're talking about are worrying about losing. Just get killed by that again. Losing money, losing the monetization. But that's interesting. No, it's mean. I mean, the small amount I've earned off it, I think, is like 80 quid or something max, and that's with one video that made it fairly large. But yeah, it's once the goalposts are changed. I mean, I'm gonna blow that money. I plan on doing a video where I just go and spend it on booze and McDonald's, just the whole lot, whack it on there, film it, just for a laugh. But it'll be quite a while probably before. It'd be at least a year before my channel's remonetized or repartnered. But I think by that point, they probably would have changed it again. You know what I mean? So, we'll see. My watch time is almost there, or it will be there by the end of the year. It's kind of like it's not too far off. But the subscribers, obviously, I'm not near 1,000 at the moment. So that's the next goal. But yeah, your subscribers, you're getting a nice positive influx at the moment. I've noticed that's going well. So that's good times. Would you say the blogging's helped, like doing a lot more kind of vlogging stuff? I think we're gonna have to go home again in a minute because I'm gonna get mullered again. Come on, through the gate, through the gate. Well, I'm gonna turn this map off because it's doing my head in. It's in the way. Balrog's immune to fire. He's immune to fire, but he's not immune to lightning, which I've got here, or cold, whatever it is. Hellsmith. That's it. We need to investigate this whole level. Ooh, what was that? Oh, a nice flail. Let's get the gold. Have I turned off? Yeah, I must have turned off that button by accident. I need to swap weapons in a minute because there's minions here, so there must be a boss. It looks like it's him, not him. He's just another minion. Alright, I'm going for another patch of having to kill everyone. Hang on, I'll answer the chat in a second. Chappy. That's better. If I can keep them all... I can't keep them all, though. I need to get out of there. I'm getting mullered through the gate. Okay. Okay, okay. Oh, there's the boss. He's behind them. Or maybe there's two of them. I don't know. Let's deal with these. There's a hell of a lot of them. That's all I'm going to say. Right, and now we get him. I don't think I'm going to be able to defeat this guy with what I've got on me. But I could be wrong. I don't think I'm going to have enough potions. We'll see, though. Let's try not to die, at least. I'm just going to keep an eye on my health. These are full healing potions. There we go. That was good. Right. Hang on a second. Let's just heal up. And then see what you're saying, Bastos. Chuck that away. Keep all of this. Keep all of this. Okay, cool. What's up? Bunch of what you're thinking about. There's a bunch of channels with 1K subscribers. No real content. They just play with each other's content. What? And they play playlists with each other's content while they sleep. Oh, is that what you think how they're getting the time? I'm not really losing anything because most of them don't make any content. It just happens exactly what you said now. They will change. Yeah, most new subscribers figure from me being active on the stream and checking out a couple of them on their channels. By the way, I have no beer on payday. The shop's selling it. Because I have no beer on payday. How? How have I stopped your beers? Your beer flow? Pray tell. What have I? What have you donated to my Patreon?
I can't carry anymore.
If you have, I'll love you long time, brother. If you have, I'll love you long time, brother. But I get a feeling you're going to tell me something else. Book of Warp. What's happened? What have you done? What have I made you do? What could it possibly be? Hey, they stopped selling beer at 8 o'clock. That's crap as well. You want to get on the... you want to get on them... what do you call it? On the 24-hour places we've got in England. Big drinking culture over here. They love the drink. So you can get these... It's all like the 24-hour booze places. In Brighton, we've got a lot of them. I mean, Hassocks isn't so much.
What ails you, my friend?
But yeah, that's what you want to... you don't want a place that stops selling booze at 8 PM. I keep asking questions and I forgot about time. Oh, I see. I see. So is it 8 PM over there? Oh yeah, it's like 7:30.
Greetings, good master. Welcome to the
Oh, I
Tavern of the
see.
Rising Sun.
I get you.
Hello, my friend.
26.
Stay a
26.
while
So,
and
oh, right.
listen.
So, yes, you're an hour ahead. Yeah, of course. Of course. We're, it's 7:30 over here, so we're like an hour behind.
Well, what can I do for you?
What's my dogs? My dogs are making noise. I'll send you a, I'll send you some mind beers. Or, Light Force Mace. I'm going to check that out. Hang on, I'm trying to think. Sending you a beer via post is not going to work. So, yeah, if you do end up coming to England, I'll get you a beer. How's that sound? Let's check this mace out anyway. And chuck these books in here. Okay, what do we got? Normal attack speed, 8 to all attributes, chance to hit 25, enhanced damage, 5 to 35. I mean, that might be better than what I've got now. You know what? I know what it is better than. It's better than this for sure. Let's put this on. Let's put that away, and we'll mess around with this mace. That's cool. Look, it's changed to a mace now. I like that. Prison wine, yeah. They're like pocket mulch. Oh, you know, I was watching someone who made what do you call it? Who made prison wine and drank it to see what it would taste like. Didn't look like it tasted very nice, like fermenting all the fruit and stuff, you know. London, no, I'm just outside of Brighton. Brighton's down by the seafront. It's the south coast, and I'm about. We do go up. We travel up to London a lot for gigs though, so we're about. I don't like London that much though, to be honest. It's a big, messy, horrible place. I lived in London for a while. It was no good. But yeah, I'm about not that far from London. We're about, I don't know, like an hour from London, max. So yeah, we're just outside of Brighton, which is down on the south coast. That's where it's at, mate. Brighton's the one. Your 24-hour booze shops. That's what it's all about. But you can get there's 24-hour booze shops in London as well. We often go to when we play festivals up there and stuff. We often have to come back and go to, like, there's one in Carl Ashton that have a really good booze shop. All the super strength lagers and stuff, like your Special Brew. Special Brew's a good one. You know, this is crap, this weapon, because it's so slow. Using the mace is pretty slow with this guy. Barbarian's not the best weapon with him, so we'll swap that out. There we go. He's better with the sword. He's quicker. For some reason, you think a barbarian would be better with a mace, wouldn't you? You know. What are you going to do, though? I didn't make this game. Religious cauldron. Time cannot diminish the power of steel. Let's see, that would have probably replenished all my items, I would have thought. And that's it. That's the end of this little bit. Anyway. Pruno, yeah. Pruno. I know, it's pretty jank, isn't it? So you're completely out of booze then, are you? We've got a fairly well-stocked booze cabinet, just to compound your misery, you know. We've got a lot of nice spirits over in the cupboard, which I've been saving. Actually, haven't been doing much drinking recently because, like I say, trying to steer clear of that until the season kicks off again. Then it's just drink. Anyway, I think this has been I think this is a good point to wrap it up. Actually, just want to say a massive thank. This has been a quality stream as well. This has been good lads, good bands, and good fun. Everyone involved. Einstein, thanks for joining in. Mark, thanks for joining. We had Vicky as well. We've had Michael MVL. We have had We have had John as well, John V. And anybody else who's watching, who hasn't said anything, and anybody else who's still in the stream, just want to say big thanks. We'll be streaming again tomorrow. We're doing another one from about 4:30. Yeah. Drinking with opiates might whack you out a bit, my friend. But never mind. Anyway, I'll be streaming again tomorrow, like I say, from about 4:30 onwards. We'll do a bit of theme hospital, I reckon. Let's this product review. See, I'm getting loads of these pop-ups from a random website. I've obviously got something that's come up without the blocker on. I'll have to check that out in a minute. Yeah. So do all the good things, you know. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't subscribed already. Share it with your friends. Hit the like button. Comment down below with all your unsightly thoughts. Unsightly thoughts? That doesn't work, does it? Unseemly thoughts. Comment down below. Anything you want to write. Do so. Get us banned from YouTube, you know, all the good shit. And I will, like I said, we'll be doing stream on Saturday as well. We'll be doing the 400 subscriber stream. And if you are so inclined, do feel free to check out my Patreon, as I mentioned. Woohoo, so shameless self-promotion, yada yada yada. Anyway, I was reading the screen then. I was like, I've been thank you, come in it. I was like, what? Oh shit, that's not me. No, I've been Let 'em come in it. A thank you and good night. Cheers, boys. Smash it like that button, yeah.